Looks like we are actually streaming. Nice. Okay, we are... I agree. We are finally streaming. We are playing some Phasmo today. I was trying to think of a game that'd be pretty easy to boot up and start playing, because today has been very, very complicated. But I was already thinking we were going to be playing Phasmo anyway, so I don't know if we're going to be playing multiplayer. It just depends on whether or not anybody wants to play along with me. I have no idea, because I did not have a chance to wake up Tigress, and, yeah, I didn't have a chance to wake up Tigress, so... She's not on here. I don't know if anybody else wants to play or not. And Tigress needs time to wake up and drink caffeine if she's going to play. You can join? Alright.
What's up?
What's up? Zombie, how you doing? Oh. So how did everybody who got it like their winter storm? Was it everybody... Did everybody get what they were expecting? Because we got more than we were expecting. Anybody get buku's amounts of snow for no reason? Throw some coal on the engine for your internet? Gotcha, gotcha. I completely understand. We've got heaters going in so many places. I tried to print off a receipt earlier and tripped my breaker. It's ridiculous. Christensen, how you doing? You still got snow? We still have some on the ground. You exist in the far frigid north, so it's like it's a Tuesday? Yeah. Around here, everything shuts down. We have no way of handling it.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I've got no bad weather starting until tomorrow, when I got wind warnings, and it's supposed to be getting cold next week here.
Next week is actually supposed to warm up. Hang on, let me see if it's changed. It could have changed, we never know. But it's changed a little bit. Like next Wednesday, it's supposed to rain.
Next week?
Yeah, next week. The weather's supposed to change, but it's like 63 to 47, 47 being the lowest. And it's like, that's spring weather. We just had a winter storm, and next week, spring weather. Not that it's going to stay like that, it'll probably dip again, but it's just crazy. In one day, we go from, let's say Saturday and Sunday, we go from 50 to 29, 29 being well below zero. And then the next day, 55 to 41. It's crazy. We just jump into spring weather. Which means maybe I can actually get outside and work on my garden, because I made a boo-boo in my garden. Apparently my outside faucet was on and I didn't know, because my hose was turned off. So during the storm, my hose busted, and of course it was frozen in the line. And then finally when it started thawing, I had water everywhere. I basically had a skating rink in my garden. And partially through the chicken coop. It was ridiculous.
Chickens on ice?
Yeah, chickens on ice. It was crazy. They just looked, whenever I went out there and realized what I had done, they just gave me a look like, I can't believe you've done this. That was the look I got from them. The good news is I haven't seen Alfred in a couple of days. Apparently he didn't really care for the snow and he went back home. Alfred is the random male that keeps showing up in my yard.
But you cannot take my bunghole. For I have no bunghole.
Hey, Richie.
I am the great cornholio.
Oh, it's currently 1C here. So it's been quite a nice day. So like, what, 33 Fahrenheit?
I don't call 33 or 1C. I don't call that comfortable or a nice day.
Not even get to -2 overnight, and then even colder tomorrow.
Yeah, those are around the temperatures. I mean, we've got I don't know. It's gonna warm up a little bit today. We're actually gonna break out of the 30s, which is out of the freezing range. But right now it's still 36, so it's like still just a few degrees above freezing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're still telling people stay off the roads. There are still restaurants that are closed. What on earth happened to my background? What is going on
Yeah, the wind
here?
warning tomorrow. I'm gonna have 50-mile-an-hour winds in the middle of the day. So that'll be fun.
Which one is that? Hmm. Okay, yeah, that works. I guess. Oh, man. Christensen, thank you so much for that super chat. Now can you
Sorry, I
bribe
was laughing at the
tigers
message.
to shovel your snow to the chicken oh no, no. All I have to do is walk through there a couple of times and it's basically working. Our snow is like an inch and a half maybe. But yeah. Let me just put it this way. We are very inept with snow. I think most of you realize this. We don't have like snow plows or anything else like that. We don't have like tread you put on the bottom of your shoes or anything like that. I almost met Jesus on my front porch yesterday. It's serious in the South. Like, so, I mean, I'm not discrediting people that are up north, but I don't know how you guys do it other than the fact that, well, you guys have the things you need for that. We were pulling out all sorts of stuff trying to find warm clothes to wear outside. Bam had like 5 layers on. Trying to go out and find propane because all of the places were already sold out.
Maze Bam wasn't walking around in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, no.
Just because it's Bam.
No, nope. He doesn't ever wear shorts, so...
How did his hunt for propane go?
Well, he did not find any that night or that morning, and oddly enough, he went to one of the places that were really close to us, and just to grab drinks because we were completely out of drinks. And one of the places that he stopped because he was looking for me something to drink. I've been drinking diet drinks. I know, terrible, but I've been trying to cut back on my sugars for a specific health reason. But he went out hunting a diet drink for me, and the first place he stopped didn't have it, so he went further down the road. And not only did they have a diet drink that I could get, they had propane tanks. So he came all the way back home to get the other tanks and go all the way back up there.
He's like, here, you can just drink propane.
Yeah, drink propane. So it took a long time, but eventually heat was found.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, because at one point we had my oven going. It was cold in the house. It wasn't until like yesterday evening that we even got the hot water in the kitchen going again. And it was my fault.
Ooh.
We had turned on the waters and dripped them like we were supposed to. Like all Southern people know, open up your cabinets, turn your faucets on drip so the pipes don't freeze. We did that. I got up and after my exercises, I decided to make me some eggs. And in the process of making my eggs, I turned the water on to rinse something off and turn the water off without even thinking about it. 15 minutes later, I go back over there because I realized what I had done. It was frozen. I was so upset.
Never had to deal with a frozen pipe.
Well, around here, like up north, whenever they're doing construction and everything, places where they get a lot of snow and they know that the frost is going to get down into the ground, they actually bury their pipes deeper. Here, they do not do that. Here, pipes are not actually buried that deep. As a matter of fact, one part of my garden, I can see the pipe that comes to our house from our well house. It's not that far underground.
Yeah, I know they're very deep here. Hell, if I want to go read my water meter, it's about 3 foot down into the hole just to read the meter.
Yeah, ours is not. It's like just barely under the surface. Snow doesn't ever stop you, and yes, you literally walk everywhere. I'm too clumsy for that, apparently. Like I said, I almost met Jesus on the porch. I mean, there was like the flailing of the arms and the heart in the throat, and my life flashed before my eyes. And all I was trying to do was get from point A to point B so I could feed my chickens. The porch is dangerous. It's very slippery.
See, even the cat knew that and turned around instantly.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was the most adorable nope I had ever seen. And all it was Bam went outside to turn on one of our vehicles because we don't have any antifreeze right now. And we didn't really have the money for the antifreeze. We were kind of saving it for the propane to heat the entire house. So he instead has been going outside every few hours to crank up my truck to make sure that the engine block doesn't freeze. And when he went out there, he came back in, darted to the bathroom because he needed to go, you know, like get through layers or whatever, and didn't close the door all the way. And the cat snuck outside and then changed his mind. It's kind of funny because that cat's always trying to get outside.
And one time it gets its freedom, it decides no.
Been thinking about I might need to do something similar. I've been using my fire a fair bit recently, and getting propane can be a pain around here. Typically, it's not that hard, but I think a lot of people were prepared for the snowstorm that was coming up, which is good. My issue is he had just paid several of the bills. The bigger bills just came out of his account, like he didn't have a choice to hold on to the money because we knew a storm was coming up, so his money was already gone. I got paid the day it snowed. So by the time he got back home, because he's driving around the one car that's working right now because the other car is being a butt, he came home with the car. So as soon as he got home, I was like, okay, here's the money. I just got paid. Let's go find some propane. By the time he made it back to town, the stores were closing. All of the South shuts down when snow starts hitting the ground and sticking.
It does make me thankful for my central heating. Just not looking forward to the next bill.
Yeah, no kidding. Bam and I have started looking at the manufactured or modular homes. Modular homes are as expensive as a regular home nowadays, so I don't think that's actually going to happen. We're going to have to go probably for a manufactured one. And I was like, but can you imagine? Can you imagine actually for the first time in our lives probably having central heating and air? I can't even imagine that.
Being able to flip a switch and get warm.
Yeah. It's kind of unfathomable. I even grew up with propane heaters. So I don't think I've ever lived in a place that had central heating and air. I would feel like I don't need to rely on that because if our power goes out, which thankfully we have not had to worry about the power going out. None of the power lines fell. That may knock on wood because you never know what might happen. But none of the trees toppled over on the lines. Yeah, it's Thursday. Crazier things have happened. So none of that stuff happened. We didn't have to worry about that. But it would kind of make me afraid that we would move into a central heating and air and it was all run off of electricity and then the power goes down for a couple of days. That would bother me. It's only a few centimeters of snow for you guys down there tops. It's got to be 3 feet, maybe 4 before we start living. Yeah, I know. The thing is you guys actually have like trucks that clear your roads, and some of you guys own plows. You have like snow shovels. We don't have any of that. Heck, usually whenever it gets this cold, we don't have water. As soon as the temperature gets to 32, we start letting our faucets drip. So, I mean, it stays that way until it warms back up again. It is crazy how quickly our town shut down because of that. I mean, as soon as it was like it started snowing at, I don't know, it was 9 or 10 o'clock it started snowing, but it didn't start sticking until almost like 1-ish. And it wasn't even a couple of hours after it started accumulating even just a little bit that everything in town shut down. They sent everybody home. No store wanted to be responsible for one of the employees skidding off the road or something. It's bad enough whenever Bam was heading back to the house, trying to find the propane the first day. Some lady was trying to get up the hill and her car went sideways and they had to dig her out of the ditch. And so that was the first day. That was before any of it started melting and turning into ice. Is that just to keep the water moving? Yeah, so it doesn't freeze it up. If you let the water stop moving, it'll freeze inside the line. So we have to keep it dripping. Saw some effort in the gym shorts the other day. Oh no. And this is warm weather right now for winter. Not for us. We got down to 16 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius. But that is not... That is like a lowest low that we should possibly expect to see. I think the coldest I remember was 14 degrees down here.
16 Fahrenheit is minus 8.8.
Wow. Yeah, we got down to 16 Tuesday night. It was very, very cold, especially for this area, which is kind of funny because we got the lowest low. Last year's winter was very, very mild. This winter is exceptionally cold, and they just, I don't know if they did it over there, if it was just our area, but our hardiness zones for our perennial plants, they just elevated us to a warmer climate on our, perennial zones. And it's like, that's because like 20 years ago or something like that, it was the 1980s? So well more than 20 years ago? So it was like, maybe every 50 years information drops off of their line. But they were not, there was like a really cold snap, and then for so many years it didn't get that cold, and this information fell off the graph, so they upgraded everybody's perennial hardiness zones just this past year, and it's like, oh, well, now we've got that really, really cold that should not be in our hardiness zone. I'm pretty sure there's a few people that are angry about some of the stuff that they bought. But oh well. In Northern Cali, it's a high of 63. That sounds nice. I cannot imagine, though, what your summers are like. I guess it depends on whether or not you're in the mountains. From what I understand, the mountains, they stay cooler during the... Now, the UV index is pretty high, but the temperatures are cooler. I do apologize. We've been sitting here for like 30 minutes just talking about the weather. How's the weather where you are?
I hate it in summer here when it gets to 25, 30 degrees. So like between 77 and 86, that's far too hot for me.
Yeah, 77 and stuff. We're just getting warm. I mean, that's like time to pull out the shorts weather. And still might get chilly, so you might want a long sleeve or a jacket or something like that in case the temperature gets cold again. Can't imagine what our summers are like. August is kind of unbearable, but at least we have the evening time or the early morning to go outside. That's pretty much it. Normally I go by what the weather feels like, so it's like -3 at the moment. Your summer this year was like 99 degrees to 100 degrees. Okay, I gotcha. So you're in that hot, hot area.
Nope, that's a no from me.
We did hit some 99s and 100s here this past year. I mean, like, it was the week that I went to Kentucky. While I was gone to Kentucky, we had a heat, like a big heat up. Basically, when I left for Kentucky, we had a green lawn. When I came back from Kentucky, all of the lawn was brown. It had just gotten scorched. It must be between 55 to 80 degrees all year round. That's it, moving to the Mediterranean. I mean, those temperatures are dealable. 55, I wouldn't necessarily be comfortable, but I wouldn't be horribly uncomfortable just walking around in jeans, t-shirt, jacket, that kind of thing. I spent the summer once in Florida for a few weeks, and oh my god, the humidity did it. My brother lives in Florida, and he's telling me about the humidity and stuff, and it's like, if it's the humidity, the rain, and the bugs, and I'm like, well, that's basically what it is here, too. It's the humidity, rain, and bugs. There are certain times of the day you don't go outside because the mosquitoes are out, and there's no amount of bug spray that takes care of that for you. They just don't care. And those mosquitoes will leave whelps that size. Okay. We've been sitting here for 30 minutes talking weather. Maybe we should hunt ghosts.
We could just go live in the coldest city in the world where the average temperature is -42 Celsius.
Or we could just not, because I would never actually go outside anyway, so what would be the point?
You can't go outside unless you're fully covered.
Exactly.
Your eyeballs actually freeze.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. There's a couple of times I went outside and it was like whenever you got your lips that are moist and you feel like that stuff actually froze around your lips just a little bit, it's like, yeah, no, I'm okay. I don't know how people do it in cold temperatures. Of course, I don't know how people do it in exceptionally hot temperatures like Arizona, things like that. But Arizona is supposed to be a dry heat. I'm not sure what that even feels like. So we wear our humidity here during the wintertime. You're breathing in the moisture. So I think if I was to deal with a dry heat, I would actually have a hard time breathing. Parabolic, firelight, and escape.
I'm just making a drink.
Okay,
Sorry,
no
I tried
problemo.
to take the chance while we were talking with her.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Oh, and I finally got my potatoes in. Let's just skip over to gardening stuff. I got my potatoes in and I ordered a pound. It was 4 potatoes. I need to order some more.
Oh, at least it wasn't just one 1 pound potato.
That's true, that's true. As it stands, I could probably cut those in half. But these are like organic seed potatoes, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not hugely picky. As long as I'm growing them organically, it should be fine. Because if you don't know, the seed potato actually dissolves in the ground, so you're not re-eating the seed potato. That doesn't get eaten. It gets absorbed eventually whenever the plant makes itself. The plant actually feeds off of that, and then it grows in your soil. So as long as I grow it organically, I'm kind of okay with it, so I may not order from the same place to get like a 5-pound bag because they were kind of expensive. Taters? What is it, taters? Precious?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
You look thirsty.
Thank
Why
you,
don't
thank you,
get
thank you.
hydrated?
Let's go hunt.
Let's ghost hunt. Sitting here having weather talk.
Gardening talk.
Yeah, gardening and weather talk. I forgot the buttons. I thought I was playing
That's it.
Demonologist. It's fine.
Just, forget the whole gaming aspect. We'll
Yeah.
just sit and chat.
We'll just walk into random rooms inside of video games and talk about random stuff. That has nothing to do with the game that we're talking about.
Wasteland's got its own golden rule.
On the bone.
Thou shalt get sidetracked by
The head behind the
bullshit every
sofa.
goddamn time.
Nice. Exactly. We'll get sidetracked. Did I do that? I'm not getting EMF on that. I somehow or another did that. I have ESPN going.
What?
In the process of opening this door, I think I did like a double click as my finger did the thing, and I grabbed a hold to the cabinet door and started opening it. And I was like, wait, is that animal? Is that animal? Oh my goodness. Is it food, animal, vegetable? No. It wasn't a ghost. It was not a ghost. There's no EMF. Nothing. Not to mention, I don't think I've ever seen the ghost open cabinets. EMF 4?
Oh, I just had a breath. Oh, laundry room. 6 degrees, 5 degrees.
And what is our item?
It's not the prickly.
Well, it's
It
the
is the
5-finger
five-fingered.
discount. There we go. Yeah, see, you can spit and it freezes before it hits the ground. Yeah, not quite that cold. I think at that particular point, I would just have to say screw everything outside and I stay inside. I don't think
Yeah,
I
I
could
was
do
watching
that.
videos on that coldest city. They don't have freezers, so if you have a balcony, you just use that as your freezer.
Can you just imagine a whole apartment of people just putting their meat out the window? Not that that sounds right.
But they only recently got central heating. As in gas. Before that, they used to have like giant boilers and send it through pipes around the city.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost orbs.
More bees. Mother trucking, I just got a Spanish call in. No habla Español English.
Naughty,
Never.
naughty! Naughty, naughty!
Naughty, naughty. Yes. I put another one of these in here. You know habla Español? I don't either. Heck, I took French, and the only thing I remember from French is how to say my name and ask where the bathroom is. The two most important things, arguably, but that's all I remember from 2 years worth. Are you here? Are you close?
All I remember
Are
from
you
French
friendly?
is how to say my name.
Where are you? How old are you? Are you angry?
It's in the laundry room, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sitting here asking questions inside the living room. Don't worry about it. It's been a
Just
long
looking
week.
I was just looking at the camera going, where is Liz? Thinking, where are you doing these questions?
It's been a long week. It was a very long week. And the whole time I was trying to record, I kept getting pulled away. Keep the fire lit, try to get the water going again, and it's just bleh. I'm sorry, I'm not taking you seriously. He just evented on my face. He's tired of my crap. Are you
That's
here?
why it's so cold
Are
there.
you
There's
close?
just a ghost.
Are you friendly? Are you French?
And that's a hunt.
Yes, yes it is. I have no idea if there's hiding over here. No, there is not.
Me neither.
There's not hiding in here!
No!
Found hiding. That video was fine. Yeah, but the thing is if you've ever been working on something, especially if you have like a need to stay on task, otherwise you lose track of what it is you're doing or saying. Like I obviously have that issue. But I could not tell what I had actually done and how much of it was actually going to be worth leaving in a video. It was so very frustrating.
Look, we've got UV, we've got footprints.
Banshee Hantu Obake. And the video yesterday, the ride there, I had no idea a zombie at nightmare speed could outpace you if you were riding normal on a bike. Me leaving when I did was a bad idea. I should not have left before I got the mini bike, because anytime I stopped, I was out of stamina. Which means I couldn't fight.
Can we delete a picture, please?
Parabolic, and you've already got that. Okay. I'll take the parabolic then.
Yeah, can we delete a picture, please?
Delete a picture. And it immediately gave me that. That was a little too easy, don't you think?
Hunt? No.
Nope, he's
It just
singing.
closed the door, though.
That's weird.
Could still be a mimic as well.
Bleh, that's a hunt.
Writing is out.
Oh, he got me! He's fast! You speak a bit of Latin, too? I definitely cannot speak any Latin. At all.
Like, hunt too fast in its room?
It's a possibility. I do not have a knack for languages. And the reason I say I don't have the knack is even something like, I don't know if any of you guys know what Pig Latin is. It's like a fake language that kids make up. It's like you take the first letter of the word and put it at the end and put A at the end. If you've ever seen Robin Hood Men in Tights, the Latin that the priest is actually talking, he's doing Pig Latin at that. That's what we called Pig Latin. That right there, I could speak it while thinking about it, but my brain won't allow me to interpret it when somebody says it back to me. Even though I know, theoretically, Pig Latin is just like a variation of my own language, so there's no translation really going on. But my brain just doesn't want to do it. I don't understand why. Ixnay on the Eggplatin Day? See? Yeah, that. I don't have the translation gene, I guess you could say. I can take a concept and make it relate to somebody knowing that something that they're interested in. I can do that kind of translation, but as far as a language translation, I am horrible. Absolutely horrible. I didn't even get a full chance to... Oh, I was supposed to say, yeah, I didn't get a chance to use that, really.
How old are you?
It's like
Are you
Carney talk
friendly?
or Cockney. It's basically like a... It's a way of talking to each other where you're kind of hiding what you're saying from people around you that are not in the group. So, like a made-up language, sort of. Have any of you watched the series 100?
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good series, by the way.
I
But
love it.
the language that they came up with, if you listen to it, it's like, okay, I definitely know what you're talking about, but it sounds off. That language is actually very cool. So that makes it a mimic.
Yep.
I was killed by a mimic. I wonder if that's going to mean that my death changes. Or I'm still a Goryo. Probably still a Goryo. Freaking Goryos. No, it didn't count the parabolic thing. I
No.
got a parabolic sound. I call lies and hacks on
I
that
did
one.
open the door to go hide, and there's just your dead body hanging in the cupboard.
I hope I'm in a respectable position.
Not at all.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to go back and watch 100. The first, I don't know how many seasons it was. The first couple of seasons were pretty good. The last couple of seasons were, but that typically is the way it is. I think there's only like a few series where the later seasons are good. It's usually
See,
like they're
for me,
running
it
out of
was-
information. Do it?
For me, it was the mid-season that was a bit meh.
Mhm.
And then the end, it picked back up.
I'm not even sure if I finished out the entire series. I'll have to go back and check. How many seasons did it have? Does anybody know?
Oh god, quite a lot. In a second I can tell you. 7 seasons, 100 episodes.
7. Yeah, I don't think I finished watching it.
Then you probably...
Yeah, I
only
probably
as
got to
far
the
as what
bad.
I thought was the bad one.
Yeah, I might have
Yeah.
stopped watching that during that.
It does, very much lean back into the sci-fi stuff towards in the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was missing. I like the apocalyptic vibe to it, but it was missing some of the sci-fi that they had introduced.
Yeah, they go back into it in the last few seasons. What was the last season you saw?
I know Blonde Chick had separated from her group, and she had gone with the Landers, or whatever they call them.
Grounders.
Grounders, but I was close. I remember the other group of people, the ones that were still up in the space station, finally making it down.
God, you only made it to the end of about the 3rd season then.
Yeah, I watched like the first couple of seasons, whenever you're watching them like on Netflix or something, typically when the new season comes out, you'll go back and rewatch the first part of it. I did that like twice, so I pretty much remember the first and second season, but I'm having a hard time remembering 3rd or 4th.
Anything about a bunker?
I remembered vaguely about a bunker.
A secret hidden bunker?
No, I remember the bunker, but I don't remember anything besides what's-her-face having to go fix something. Like, it felt like she was on a mission, like in a video game, to go fix an antenna or something like that.
That was the first bunker. Yeah, there's actually like multiple bunkers.
Oh, well, I don't think I remember that one. Twitch knows you're hungry. I gave you a Taco Bell ad. Oh, Taco Bell sounds good. It would sound even better if they had that party pack nacho thing. I so miss that. I mean, I could never eat all of the nachos, but it was always so good. And you can't just get a regular sized nacho and get all those types of toppings. I don't know why. Without paying an arm and a leg for them, obviously.
Let me delete that picture, please.
I don't know, I'm dead. Can I delete pictures while I'm dead?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay. It's funny, I can't touch a whole lot of things, and I can't do a whole lot of things, but I can delete a picture out of a journal. Kitty! So adorable. Nope, Richie, I'm pretty sure that just hurt my brain.
That's Cockney rhyming slang. And that only makes half sense to me.
Yeah, I have no idea. But there are a lot of people that, yeah, you just broke my brain a little bit. There's a lot of people who have got really strong accents that make it hard to understand what they're saying anyway, even though they're not necessarily not speaking English, and they're also using a lot of references that has to do with, like, local references, so you're not going to get what it is that they're talking about. I'm assuming that's what that is. I'm so confused. What did I just read? Angel, how you doing?
See if I can break Liz even more. I wish for life.
Uh-oh. No, you paid
Stay
with all
hidden.
this. I'm not alive yet.
Yeah, and also just hunted instead.
Ah. I was supposed to say, you paid for all the items. I wouldn't resurrect me. If it kills you, you lose your items.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta do something to waste all the money that I'll just lose anyway when I prestige.
That's true. Most Irish can't understand Irish speakers. I know that. Oh no. I can tell you I have watched some of Jacksepticeye's earliest stuff before he moved to... Where, didn't he move to Great Britain?
I wish for sanity.
I don't remember. But his Irish accent isn't as strong as it was back whenever he stopped hiding it.
I wish for life.
And there's been a few times that I didn't know what he was talking about. Oh boy. Oh, that's not okay. Can I get out of
If
here?
you live, you get more money towards your apocalypse challenge.
Well, that's true, but still. I spent most of the time talking, you did all the work. Okay. Well, we're good. You got it in.
Yep, mimic in the book.
Mimic in the book. Okay. He lives in Brighton. I don't know where Brighton is.
Most YouTubers in England live in Brighton. Or most gaming YouTubers, for some reason.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I want a randomize button. A randomize and go through all of the stuff button. South of London?
We've arrived.
Just sitting here if you want to hop up in the VC now, up to you. VC?
The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object.
Okay.
Let's take a closer look, maybe using it to help your investigation.
Okay, we have to do the crucifix, escape a hunt, witness an event. It's gonna be a spirit, we're never gonna get an event.
Give me a Goryo and snap your neck as we walk in.
That is not okay. Why do you wish that on me? Hang on, let's actually check my statistics. No, still freaking Goryo! You cannot tell me I haven't died to other things enough yet. Do I need to
have
just
to
launch
chop
myself at
banana.
500 ghosts in order to get that one off my most deadly ghost?
We have the chalk banana. No hiding in basement.
That sounds like great content, me just walking through houses trying to get the ghost to kill me. Trying really hard to erase the Goryo stain. I promise that that's not how I meant for it to sound. It's fine. It's not
You
that-
might need an ectoplasm glass then.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I found the bone.
I think it's in the garage. I had 10 degrees in the garage.
Okay.
But I wanted to check above it, garage, because it was only been 10 degrees.
Okay. Let's go eyeball this ghost.
No throwing yourself at the ghost.
I'm not trying to. Unless we find out it's not a Goryo, then maybe I might. I might do it.
Yeah, 7 degrees.
See, what I should have done is as soon as you resurrected me in there with the mimic, I should have launched myself at it again. Because we knew categorically it was not a Goryo. Well, whenever we go to do the Apocalypse Challenge again, I'm pretty sure I'll die to lots of ghosts anyway, so I'm pretty sure we will knock Goryo off the list. Hopefully. Maybe.
I think mine's a phantom. Yeah, most deaths were phantom still.
Yeah, but a phantom makes sense, though. Because a phantom, it's practically invisible almost while it's hunting, you know? A Goryo does not make sense. Room for any more? Yeah, we are only running with 2. Tigress is still asleep, probably. I did not have time to go in there and wake her up and, like, throw caffeine at her. I was like 5 minutes late for the stream as it was. I was turning on my PC to get everything ready at 12 o'clock. That's how late I was running today.
Dots.
Oh, dots.
Well, it's not a Goryo. You saw the dots.
Yeah, but I wasn't technically in the room with it. Alright, let me actually stand in the room and see if I see him.
Dots, Goryo dots only appear on camera.
I think that was EMF 5. Yep, EMF 5.
Yeah, Goryo dots only appear on camera. You can't see them.
I thought if you stood outside the room you could see him. Okay.
No.
So what do we need?
Well, writing's out. We know Goryo's out. So UV's out.
Are you here? Are you close? Spirit box. Wraith.
Right.
So that salt is useless. Is it cool if your friend joins? I don't care if your friend joins, that's fine. Let's show. We'll have to get him pulled into the chat though. What do we need? Witness an event. Sure. Escape a hunt? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We don't need that, obviously. We don't need that. Are we actually even going to get enough pictures with this guy? Because... probably not unless he touches doors. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might be able to get the dots ghost. Does the dots ghost count as a ghost picture, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can only do one or the other. You're happy you have a chocolate donut? A chocolate donut sounds good. Ah! Okay, I'm pretty sure I just witnessed an event. Just slammed the door in my face.
Yes, you did. Yep, you did.
Come on, do the dots again. I was not about to try and snap that picture when you're slamming the door in my face. Chances are it would fail. Show yourself.
All the way out in the truck. We could get firelights in for it to blow out for pictures.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah. Just got an emergency weather warning. Uh-oh. You were doing all kinds of dots. Do I need to be out of the room? Do you not like to do dots whenever people are in the room? Are you a shy ghost?
Wraith that's acting like a shade.
That's a possibility. Well, that's something.
Interaction
Uh-oh.
and
Nice.
burn.
I just heard something get thrown. What you tossing?
Ask a ghost that.
Well, as long as it's not me.
Maybe Megan doesn't want to tell you what she's tossing.
That's probably
Oh,
true.
God, out here.
No! Oh man, it was like 2 seconds too late. Garbage. Man. Whenever they finally change it and make it where the pictures have to be interesting pictures in order for them to count or whatever, the wraith is going to suck.
Yeah. Wait,
Uh-oh.
you want a ghost
That's not
photo? We have a summoning circle.
I just want a picture. I don't want to die.
We have tier 3 crucifixes.
For now.
It's also hunting.
Yes, I noticed. I was running for my life. I don't know. I think if I was to have an option of like a pastry that I might want, it would be like a strawberry cheesecake Danish type of thing.
Over.
That's actually what I would really like. That sounds really good right now.
Yeah, Liz.
Yes. Oh. I was supposed to escape a hunt, but I didn't have any stuff with me, so I didn't even try.
Let's go get the picture of the ghost for you.
I don't know if I want to do this.
We have the tier 3, we're safe.
Are we though?
Yeah.
Are we? How many times have I tried to light that thing and it just snapped my neck no matter what? Okay, I hope that counted.
There you go, there's 2 more pictures. You just burnt the crucifix.
Oh. Yep.
Interaction. Burn.
There
Yeah,
we go.
just need 3 more pictures. And I have a smudge to escape it. I also think it just ate the crucifix up, yeah?
Ugh! What? Did it just get you? Oh, that back bend though. Good grief.
Just appeared at the top of the stairs after
I
you got past.
I saw. It was like it was after you. Did not appreciate that circle trick.
Although apparently that counted as escaping the ghost during a hunt.
How on earth? Your bent over corpse says something else.
Yeah, that's not an escape.
He was pissed that you tricked it? Yeah. It was like you set him up for a date or set her up for a date and then said, yeah, no, I just like really pissed it off.
Now I'm stuck here with Megan for eternity.
Yep. You can't very well light candles for her and then just say, yeah, no, and laugh and walk away. There's a lot of movies that specifically say you can't do that, actually. We just need 2 more pictures, and we've already done all the things. What kind of pictures can I do now? It's not going to step in the salt, so we can't do that one.
And I will wait to see if it blows out firelight, and I think it burnt the crucifix in the garage again. So there's 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
I'm going to get hunted. Where did the thing go? Do I have it? No? Yes? No? There it is.
Hunt.
pastries, yum. That does sound good. Or just some fresh cooked donuts, you know? Haven't had one of those in a while. But then again, I'd probably take like two bites out of it and say, yeah, this is way too much sugar. I shouldn't be doing this. No peeking.
Over.
Okay. Okay, now I can try get... Did that count? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're here.
Thorn Reaper, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, that one actually counted. I need one more, though.
We got the EMF so you can track what it touches, or does.
I'm not sure if it's gonna let me do this. Bleh. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's very angry. Why did you decide to do that? What's up? How you doing? How's your stuff? How's your things? You already decided on Taco Bell for lunch, but donuts though? Ugh. Don't say a word. Don't breathe. Don't panic. Dead body? I already got the dead body pick. I just have to get there long enough to try and get an image of something it throws or a light blowout or something. Taco Bell sounds good, but I'm pretty sure our Taco Bell is still closed after the winter storm. There's still a whole lot of back roads because they're covered over with trees and stuff. They haven't thawed.
Over.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again.
Also, I think she's spawning in the dining room.
Oh, that's not safe then. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. If she's gonna spawn behind me, there's no point in me trying to stay in here. She's no longer in there. I mean, we're down by one picture. We've got everything else. I think we go. What was the... Oh yeah, it's the summoning. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Welcome back. Like prepared
I mean, that's
to
still a
talk with you.
pretty decent price on that job. I had already taken the last med. I took that way earlier, and I walked in and she immediately hunted anyway. It only got me to 25%. So... I want to randomize and run through all of this type of map. So if I hit the button, it tells it to go through all of the small maps randomly. I think that would be cool. No, not just a random. Because that could actually potentially give us one of the big maps, like Brownstone High School, which sucks butt. I mean, not even like the cushy cheek butt part. I'm talking about the other part. Now is a great time for you guys to climb in if y'all are going to climb in. The code is in the Discord. The crack? Well, yeah, that's part of it.
I don't know who I'm moving over, that's all.
Okay, while you guys climb in and get situated, I'm going to run to the restroom, okay? Be right back.
Ooh, chair stream time.
Hello, Brett.
Hello. Is it who you was with that I'm moving?
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
I can't move.
Yeah, so like I was saying to Liz before, and that we're going to try and not suck too much, but you are playing basically with two newbies.
I didn't close it all the way. Oh boy. Bathroom break after the coffee? Yes. I already had 1 cup of coffee earlier today, trying to get myself going. And then, after the workout and after making breakfast and everything, I'm like, I want another cup. We have twins? Yes, we have twins.
I'm not making a mess.
You're not making it? That sounds guilty.
Don't look behind you.
Yeah, I see. That's very messy.
Yeah, let's clean your warehouse up.
This isn't my warehouse. I'm just here for my pension. Okay, where are we going? Which view? Alright.
You know, we're just going for the extra pills that we were promised to go have a look at this house while we're in the old people's home, remember?
Oh, yeah. Say, do you think that they're actually using the fact that I have Alzheimer's against me? Maybe.
Yeah, how much do you think they offered to pay you?
I'm pretty sure it's minimum wage. Of course, if I'm like in an old folks home right now, and we're actually going with this theory that means minimum wage was probably like $2 and like 75 cents for waiters.
All right, we're here.
No, it's minimum wage from 1940.
Oh no, I'm like, what is that? $1? I don't know how much it was back then.
Me neither. $1? Who do you think you are, a CEO?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm getting paid with a raspberry.
Oh, we have a reflective banana.
I've got old timers. I got some timers. Sometimes I can't remember anything. Sometimes I don't know exactly what I was doing. Sometimes I can't remember where I put things.
Who are you? Where are we? What are we doing?
Go through the whole list of names of of every single person I have ever known before I finally get to the list of the right list, you know? My filing, yeah.
It's hiding in the first locker in the garage, hiding in the living room. And the ghost is in a bathroom.
In a bathroom? Or which bath? Downstairs, upstairs?
I think there's hiding in the little closet area,
Upstairs.
you know, attached to the side bathroom.
Upstairs, around the end of the hallway, to the left as you come up.
Left. Okay.
È shiny! Raga, è shiny! È shiny!
Tapped
I
on a
think the
window
bot
in here.
for the combined chat broke. I can still see Christensen's. Is it not working to put it on the thing? No, it's working. Working again. It's just, it has some timers too. Don't worry about it. EMF2. But I am telling you guys what, after I stopped playing Sinking City, I spent like the rest of the evening like trying to piece the storyline together in my head. I'm actually very
Forgetting to
interested
end
in
stream.
playing it again. Huh?
And forgetting to end stream.
Yes, and forgetting to end the stream. That could have been
Oh,
so
that was
bad.
hilarious.
So bad.
I'm
Thank you
literally
guys for letting me
scrambling to
know
do
I was still
anything I could
streaming.
think of to get your attention.
It was funny because as soon as I got done with the stream, I threw some different clothes on and ran to town, so I was getting notification that my stream was still going while I was in town. It's not even at home. The chatbot needs coffee?
Go stop.
Maybe.
We have a ghost orb.
Orbeez.
Orbs.
And it stepped in the salt. I don't see any feet.
Are you disappointed?
Yes, I'm very disappointed. Christensen's second last chat didn't appear within the chat bot. It must have been a brain fart. The chat needs coffee? The bot needs coffee? Yeah, probably. I do apologize, but it does occasionally hiccup. There is an ability for a PC to do multi-streaming now with stream elements, and OBS actually has the ability to do it. The problem is you're actually rendering out the stuff on your PC to send out to those various platforms, and my PC just does not do that. If I was doing a dual monitor or dual PC setup, I probably could do it, but nope. I tried that whenever we first started multi-streaming, and it did not turn out great. Of course, my internet was bad at the time, so that might have been the problem, but I don't think I want to try it. Restream seems to be working okay, so we're going to keep using it. I'm taking out one of these. Her disappointment is immeasurable and her day is ruined. Yes. Definitely. Okay, we got that
Dots.
book. You said dots? Okay.
Yeah.
It
So
just
orbs and
everything
dots
is
so
fine.
far?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
the dots. Was Angel able to get into the chat? So I haven't.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he's just got his mic muted.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. As long as it's like just not working or something. That's chill.
I'm so
Yes, sir.
confused on what to do.
Oh.
I'm
Stay
sitting
right
here
there.
looking at all the items, and I have no idea what any of this does. I
Just
don't
go
have
up.
all this unlocked.
Go upstairs into that bathroom and just stand there and look tasty. And
Starbucks.
don't worry about anything.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh, like you're trying to sacrifice him, Liz.
Snacker-face, isn't that what Gray
Starbucks.
said?
It's
Okay,
fine.
so
I'm
yokai.
I'm used to being sacrificed by my friends. It's fine.
Photo of the ghost, incense, and an event. Okay, I'll take another one of those in. Ghost event. I'm not sure about the picture of the ghost. I mean, it does do the sacrifice. You miss Metro. Oh. Yeah, he hasn't played with us in a while. It has been a minute, hasn't it? So if I'm not mistaken, Metro is currently working 2 jobs, so he does not have as much time to play as we do. As he used to, anyway. Has anyone seen the AI streamer? Not gonna mention her name, but she's funny. No, I have not.
Which one? There's thousands of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. There's probably at least 1 million on the OnlyFans as well. Only AIs. Nero? I have no idea who that is.
I feel like I should keep the light on. Yeah.
And show
guess I'll
yourself
just
in
take
dots
this.
again.
Well, I do have a feeling that AI is going to get into a whole lot of different areas. For those of you who are not
By
in
the
the
way, I
Discord.
put an incense and lighter into the ghost room.
Okay. For those of you who are not in the Discord, what was it? Monday or something like that? I just had an odd thought because I was sitting there watching CJU play Resident Evil 4. It's not necessarily something I want to play, but I mean, it looks cool and it's an extenuation of the story there, but I'm not really a fan of Resident Evil 4.
I just heard the spirit box.
Yeah, we've already got Spirit Box. We know it's a yokai.
Yeah. So I was just wondering, in the Resident Evil world, what plants, the red herb, green herb, yellow herb that was introduced or whatever, what those would actually be in the real world. So I took all of that information and went over to Grok, which is the AI for X, and the results were actually kind of cool. So I can't fault it. It did have, it made sense, the plants that it chose. And the reasoning and everything.
Alright, so we've got everything sorted except for the ghost event.
Yep.
So
Which means
someone just
I
needs to
need
go
more
piss it
sanity
off.
for that.
Yes, you do. You're
No,
at
we're in
0.
hunt range. We need more sanity.
Oh. How dare you? I love Resi 4? They took Resident Evil and turned it into a first-person shooter. It was no longer a horror game anymore. I understand that there's a place and everything for being able to defend yourself. I say I don't like the first-person shooter, but I also don't like Outlast and that you can't even pick up a brick to defend yourself. That doesn't make sense either. There needs to be like a good medium. The Outlast stuff I like just because it decides to go there when nobody else is going to go there. I don't necessarily like where it winds up when it goes there, but it goes there. So somewhere between Resident Evil and Outlast is actually where true horror is, in my opinion. And Resident Evil 4 is like the lesser of all of the Resident Evils that I can think of. Because it's not a horror game anymore. Not really.
Which version? The original or the remake?
Both.
Okay. I didn't know if he was on about one specifically or not.
I just...
Liz, you're at 13%.
I probably should go take something, I guess. In Japan, there's probably a deeper meaning behind the herbs, but don't quote me on that. There probably is, and there probably are based on real-life herbs. But like I said, the herbs that now my throat's gonna act up. The herbs that Grok picked, like the green herb being aloe, makes sense. The yellow herb, which
Oh, that's EMF, okay.
don't know if I got this one right. It actually boosts your maximum health, being ashwagandha. I think that's how you say it. Makes very good sense, given the information I have on herbs that I know of. Poor Resi 5 and the rock punching. I never even played that one, so I can't... That's not a... I've never played Resi 5 or 6, no. So those actually, after 4, the series fell off as far as I'm concerned. They went away from the horror, puzzle, story-rich, all of that. They went away from that and turned it into a different game. And Resident Evil 7 was a shout-back, or a callback, or whatever it is, to its original origins, I guess. I enjoyed Resident Evil 7. I did not, in any way, like Resident Evil Village. I absolutely hated it. It's not the visuals, it's not the storyline. Well, it is the storyline in Resident Evil. If that storyline existed for any other series, I would have been fine with it. I do not like it for a Resident Evil game. To me, it just felt like somebody in development was like, I want werewolves and vampires. And people are like, but we're making a zombie games with viral things and stuff like that. And someone's like, no, I want vampires and werewolves. And they had a hissy fit and they gave it to them. That's what it feels like to me.
The juice box at the developers.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it felt like. They'd never, even if they wanted to use the whole things that they did, they never should have hearkened onto fantasy. It just completely destroyed it to me.
The tie-in to the Resident Evil story for Village is just so weak.
It really is.
It's basically, it was one of the founders knew Alicine Dimitrescu. No, not Dimitrescu. The main one who's trying to resurrect her daughter. I don't remember her name right now. Basically, the founder met her. And that's basically how they're tying it into the Resident Evil story of, you know, him
Miranda
learning about the parasite.
Yeah, I get it. I even kind of, sort of get the fact that Umbrella or the Shadow Company that it becomes later on, wanting to find whether it's a virus, whether it's a parasite, whether it's a mold or whatever, they're looking for an effect and they don't care what mode they use in order to get that effect. I get them changing to the parasite in Resident Evil 4. I get them changing to the mold in Resident Evil 7. They're trying to find a specific outcome for what they're doing. It's thin, but I get it. But it's seriously, they could have picked anything, any kind of made-up creature. Even the guy that turned into a fish creature thing, that dude, made sense. The one that was the... Forgive me for saying this because it's absolutely disgusting. The creature was disgusting, but it fit. The fetus that was running around was gross and disturbing and fit. The werewolves and the vampire ladies did not. They didn't. Not even a little bit. Not even kinda. They just didn't. Somebody pitched a fit and said, I want my fantasy and my Resident Evil, and that's what they got.
The wolves I could make sense of, because I could understand the genetic experimentation of it. The vampirism, no.
Well, I think they strayed too close to fantasy with that one. Even using the wolves, they strayed too close to fantasy. It's supposed to be sci-fi. I wanted it to be sci-fi. It's supposed to be sci-fi. I miss the labs. I miss tramping through and hearing about all the discourse, all the backstabbery in the labs. Not some random country that's a tiny little country nobody's ever going to hear of, like in Resident Evil 4, of some virus that's, or not virus, in that case it's a parasite. How did it even get there? How it ties in with all of them? I know that there is a bit of story there, but it just seems like Raccoon City, the Hive, all of that, they just dropped this big story and just went out in the middle of nowhere and said, we'll go there. That's what it felt like to me. And as far as the Dami Mommy, I really did not care one way about Lady Dimitrescu. She was basically that game's version of Mr. X. I was completely okay with her.
Oh yeah, Mother Miranda. Thank you, Gray.
Yeah. As far as she goes, I didn't have an issue with her. She was what I would consider a Resident Evil true character, because we'd already seen Mr. X. We'd seen the tyrant, the whole kind of that stuff. So them growing to unusual sizes or whatever, that's fine, but no, not werewolves and vampires. Oh my god. Sorry, I was venting.
I do agree, Gray. Heisenberg was awesome.
See, my favourite was always 3. I liked the story, I liked the setting, the creatures, the lore, and it was just the right amount of action for me, not like action focused.
Mm-hmm. When they tried to
And the
turn it into
puzzles.
What did you think of 2?
2 was okay.
Original or remake?
Oh.
Original,
Because sort
great.
of-
I haven't played remakes, I can't say.
Is the remake the one with,
What I like with 3 is it ties into 2's story. Because basically 3 and 2 are happening almost side by side in the timeline.
Yep.
Are we ready to go? Everybody got it but in the book?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We
okay.
just got distracted with the tangent.
Yeah.
You okay in the book?
You okay in the book? Oh, okay.
I did not.
Remake 2 is Leon and Claire. I played the original, I did not play the remake, so I don't know about that one.
Welcome back. There's some jobs.
Yeah, the remakes are good. A little more action focused, but have a lot of the puzzles and the story in it. Oh, we didn't find a bone.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, we'll try to be focused on this next one because that always works.
Okay, so what game
Always.
series are we going to talk about next?
I'm not sure if I'm done ranting about Resident Evil yet. The remake is great. From what I saw of the remake, I didn't watch all of it. I watched bits and pieces because I wasn't sure if I was going to want to play it. I know I'm not going to play Resident Evil 4 unless somebody absolutely makes me do it. But, I would probably play the one with Leon and Claire because there was story and stuff in that one that I appreciated.
Look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
I would kind of, if I'm not mistaken, they did do a Resident Evil 1 remake, but it was like still the fixed camera and everything else like that. I would kind
Yeah.
of like a more updated Resident Evil 1. If I had a... I want the story of Resident Evil 1 with the nowadays mechanics, if that makes any sense. But at the same
and then you
time-
got Resident Evil 0.
I didn't really care for Resident Evil 0. That's the one on the train, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to throw this into Discord later, but there's this sort of Egyptian horror game that looks really, really cool.
I've watched 2 people play that one. I'll be completely honest with you. I find Egyptian lore interesting, but those games made me fall asleep twice. I don't know why. It just did.
Oh. Wasn't expecting that, but okay.
I was like, oh, this is cool. It's like the Indiana Jones vibe. And I was like, I don't even know what happened. I might have just been tired that day. I have no idea. So I tried watching it twice. It did not happen for me. It might just be because I was very tired, in which case it had nothing to do with the game itself.
And the bone. It's in the master bedroom on the ground floor.
Okay.
I'll grab a camera so I can get a picture.
I've already got
on.
one. I'm
It's
already... Oh my gosh, lag.
You
Okay.
stepped on it.
I walked right over it. There we go.
The HD remake of the first Resident Evil is on Steam.
Yeah. See, I'm of 2 minds about the first Resident Evil. Part of the tension was the fact that the fixed camera would not allow you to see around certain areas, so I get why not changing that is important, but at the same time, I still kind of want to experience that environment with a non-fixed camera.
Yeah, that the remake of the Resident Evil 1 is still like that.
Yeah.
Fixed camera and the tank controls. I've got 4 degrees here.
Yeah, I was just saying, I saw my breath. Have we found
In the hallway
the
of the living room.
thing?
Object, no.
Okay, it's not the 5-finger
Bone was
discount.
on the upper level, wasn't it?
Oh, we've got the reflective. Okay. You want to play the remake of Silent Hill 2? I have seen bits
I
and
wanna
pieces
play
of
that.
it, and it looks good, but I'm not sure that I could do a proper comparison. I never played the first one. I know people say you don't have to play the first one, but from what I understand, there's a lot of sections where they kind of do a shout out to the first one, and I would completely miss all of those. So
To be honest with you, when it
Yes.
comes to Silent Hill 2, you probably would be better playing the original.
What, the original release or Silent Hill 1?
Yeah, like the PlayStation 1 release, because of
That's
the changes
Silent
that
Hill
they made.
1. Silent Hill 2 was originally on the PS2.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's where I first
PS2
played
then.
it.
Yeah, because it's what you say. The team changed a lot for Silent Hill 2. The remake.
Yeah, they didn't have much
I got
choice, apparently.
EMF5.
is it in the living room?
Hey, did you have 5 bars on that?
I mean, I did,
Walk
and then
around
now
so
it's
you can
down to
find
2.
it.
They say it was at 5 and now it's at 2, so now I'm confused.
Alright. We'll just have to... I'll mark it and we'll just keep an eye out for it again.
Okay.
What, EMF?
Yeah, just
Okay.
keep an eye out for it and double check. Give us a sign. No, 2.
It's kind of a remake in the way that Final Fantasy VII is a remake. I never played Final Fantasy VII either. I heard good things
Yeah,
about
see-
it, but I got onto the
I
Final
killed so
Fantasy
much
train
time
at
in my
Final
youth
Fantasy
on Final
X.
Fantasy 7.
I didn't know anything about the Final Fantasy series at all until 10. And I played 10 and 10 too, and those are the only ones that I played. Now, I put a lot of hours in both of them, but I was a sappy romantic back in the day. I don't know if you guys could figure that, but I enjoyed those.
I have a lot of time in Final Fantasy.
You should have played Final Fantasy 7 then, it's just a romance story.
Oh, is it? Where's the...
Yeah.
There it is. Were you EMF 5ing on the floor? Oh, EMF 5. Confirmed.
Don't spoil what, Gray?
We're just spending like 10 minutes looking at all these items, trying to figure out what they do.
If you look in your book, there is a
I just
section under
forgot.
items about gathering evidence that tells you what the items do.
Oh man,
Pretty sure that was dots
Okay.
as well.
wish I was paying attention. That's helpful.
Dots? I was
Freezing
not even looking, I
temps.
was looking at chat. Freezing? Gen,
So,
Shade,
Oni?
Oni.
I'm-
And you saw
I've
dots,
ju- I've
so Oni?
EMF 5, freezing, and dots. Is that a hunt?
It might be. No. I'm gonna put one of these on the other side of the room too, in case it's walking the other way. That way we can see it, maybe get a picture of it. Can I put you right there? It's a cool spot for it. Yep.
Prevent with crucifix, photo of the ghost, cleanse the area with incense.
I'll see if I can get a photo of the ghost of the dots.
I got an interaction.
So just bring a cruci in.
No,
I think
that's a
we
Liz,
already
not a
done that.
ghost.
And just the incense then.
What we got for hiding upstairs?
Hiding
Oh, it
under
looks
the
like the
stairs.
power's out. Where's power?
Master bedroom.
I'll drop the
going back down.
incense and lighter
I'll
just
get
in
it.
case anybody needs it.
Okay. Yes, you can put it there. Yes. I will put them in random places.
See, the second part of Final Fantasy VII Remake went live today on Steam. And the download is ridiculous.
Wait, you mean they just remade Final Fantasy VII and they're putting it in sections? Chapters?
Yep, basically.
It's not a remake of the original game, it's a retelling. So when they made the original, they had lots of stories and ideas that they wanted to do and couldn't due to limitations.
I'm always
So
hesitant
when they remade it,
I'm
they're
hesitant
telling
when
the story
people are
they wanted
saying
to
they're...
tell.
Yeah, okay. I don't anybody take this the wrong way. I don't mean it as such. Nowadays, whenever they're talking about remaking games or making games, I'm very hesitant about big names making a game or them remaking a game that has already been made, because there has been some weirdness introduced into the video game industry lately. So I get very skeptical when they start talking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy remake is basically they're telling the story they wanted to tell,
That's a hunt.
but couldn't because of limitations of the PS1. But the whole core of the game is still there. It is still the game.
Does
But
it
now they
cover
can
the
put
same
in
ground
everything
as
they
the
wanted.
original, or does it only cover the stuff that the original didn't cover?
No, it covers the original story of the original, but then it's expanded and it's a slight retelling.
Oh, okay.
I feel like if you saw it from someone else's point of view,
Okay,
but
gotcha.
it's not. You are playing as the same people.
It did.
But it's such a big and ambitious game. They split it into 3 parts, and because each part has ended up being a full game, as in 40 to 60 hours, and it's not even padded.
I want to cleanse the area, but I don't know if the ghost is like right here. I'm just going to get the motion sensor before we try that to make sure it actually hits the ghost, because it's such a big room.
Yeah, the second part came out on PC today, and the download it needs 154 gig of space,
Oh my god.
Wow.
and the download is 144 gig.
Games are getting way too big. Games are getting way too big.
So I read about half of the items and then I gave up. So we'll figure it out.
Just ask if you don't know.
Yeah, but I hate asking for help, so I'll just figure it out and probably fuck it up. That's...
No, I will not pull over and ask for directions, dadgummit. That's fine.
Yeah, no, who needs help? I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. I figure it out. That's an EMF you're trying to put up the ghost butt. Wrong item. It's okay. It's chill. If you want to just interrogate the ghost with any random item, I'm completely okay with that. I think that should count.
Yep.
Did that? Yep. Okay.
The area's cleansed now. I'm still in the van. I should probably leave. Maybe come inside.
Final Fantasy 8 and 9 were 4 discs. That's true.
man.
Oblivion was like... How many was Oblivion? 4?
No, it came out on
Photo
DVD in
of Ghost
England.
and Cruci.
We are in hunting
At least
range,
Mike-
so it should try to use the crucifix.
I got a photo of the ghost. I got a photo of the ghost.
You did?
It was walking
Nice.
right at me.
Yeah.
Now we just need to stop it from hunting, but how are we going to do that? Because this is such a big area. Where are the... Oh, there they are. Alright. Just set one right here. Oh, she's in the back. Where's the other crucifix? We need to put it where she's standing.
That one covers both sides of the room now.
Okay.
I don't know where the other one is.
I'm standing on it.
It's a good place for it.
Yep. I believe it is. This is my exit out of the room. We are protecting it to make sure she doesn't hunt right here.
We need 2 more pictures. Single pile.
8 was
Single
definitely a
pile.
romance, though. I gotcha. Well, that did not work.
Under the stairs.
The big
Over
room
here,
back
get
here.
close.
The lockers are open back here.
Make sure your torch is off.
There was some good music in Final Fantasy games, that's for sure. But I feel like I'm like a Final Fantasy novice. I don't even think 10 and 10-2 are really considered part of the Final Fantasy typically when people talk about it, it's always Final Fantasy VII that they're talking about.
7 was the first one that went big in
Yeah.
Western audiences. Which is why it's the one everyone talks about. 10 and 10-2 were still amazing games. I'd love those on my PS2. We need one more picture.
Are we still hunting, or are we done?
No, it's done.
Okay. Power's out again.
You say 6,
like,
Gray, but
no
don't you mean
sanity?
3 in America?
So you might want to come get some.
Get some what?
Sanity.
Oh, no, we wanted to hunt.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because it needs
can
to
we
hit the
leave that picture,
crucifix.
please?
We need it to... Yeah, it needs
Oh,
to hit the
yeah.
crucifix. Instead of me squatting on it, I
everyone-
probably should, like,
Can everyone...
equal distance
can
inside the
everyone-
room.
Can everyone go to their journal and delete that last picture, please?
Nope, 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 you're stuck
I
with it.
accidentally took.
Where is it at? Oh. Oh, no, I should have left the crucifix over here. She
What
thinks
picture
she's
then?
being funny. I'm gonna go turn the power back on. Oh, that was on. Maybe she... Oh yeah, she blew the lights in here, I forgot. Dadgummit.
We'll just
turn
turn the
the
lamp
other-
on then.
We need to turn the other light on. There we
No,
go.
she blew the lamp as well.
Wow. That was
There we
rude.
go.
There we go.
She had to have gotten it. Yeah, okay. We can leave. But actually, 6 is what I really was. If it was 3, no, oh no, Final Fantasy 2 is not 2, it's 4. What happened?
So, when the Final
That sounds
Fantasy games originally
confusing.
came out when the Final Fantasy games originally came out in America, Final Fantasy 1 was on the original Nintendo. And by the time it came out in America, it was already 2 or 3 years old in Japan. And by that time, they'd had Final Fantasy 2 and 3. And they didn't want to bring a game that was already a couple of years old, so they brought Final Fantasy 4 over to America and called it Final Fantasy 2 to not confuse people. And that took so long that by the time they got to the next one, it was 6, so they labeled it as 3.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
just confusing.
it switched to PlayStation and it instantly became 7, just to confuse people.
America messed up the numbering system. I guess they also did that for, like, feet and Fahrenheit and, you know, all that. Just so you
No,
know, your
they're
character
numbers.
is positively terrifying on the other side of the room because I don't see... All I see is the white of your eyes. That's it. From over here. I'm like a demon in the back of the truck.
It's fine.
Your eyes look a bit redder from here. What were
I
you
don't-
doing with that incense?
What?
Your eyes look a bit red from here. What were you doing
No,
with the incense?
No, officer.
Everyone got Oni in the book.
Got Oni.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. See, I was aware of our, us not using, like, the metrics and the Fahrenheit we have, and I did not realize we had the Liberty version of the Final Fantasy series numbering system as well. I was not aware of this.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's because it was literally just because the amount of time it took to translate. They didn't want to release a game that people might find out with information from Japan. There's actually a 3-year-old game.
Okay. I mean, back in those days, games were, well, they were a whole lot more impactful, and it took a lot longer to produce. Now they can mass produce games using copy and paste assets and stuff like that. It's actually kind of a ridiculous new environment for game developers. I mean...
Unless it's GTA 6.
Yeah. I honestly think they could easily have it already out and could have had it out years ago. They're just milking the other one. You can't really blame them.
yeah.
People are still playing it, so why make another one? They don't need to.
We've arrived.
Tens of millions a day they make on it.
Yeah, exactly. Ridiculousness.
I will be back in a second.
Okay.
The ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it, but be careful.
I will be back momentarily. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay. Now, I'm going inside. If anybody comes by and steals the truck and you guys are just somewhere else, it is not my fault. I do have the parking brake on, and nowadays people don't even know where that's located, so you should be fine. Maybe. Kinda, sorta, possibly. I mean, it is probably a stick. Oh, we have the reflective.
I'm back.
As far as
Yeah,
I
it's
know, the
alright. If
Imperial
the truck's a
measuring
manual, no
system.
one's going to know how to steal it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. We did get it from the British. They tricked us and switched back to the metric in football instead of soccer. Ah. Party break, you mean the car smelling funny? Maybe. Okay.
Well, what's a parking brake? I know what a handbrake is.
It's basically the same thing.
It is exactly the same thing.
It's in the basement, in the tool shed.
The first room.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just going right down to 5 degrees in here, so...
And it's been throwing paint cans.
Yep, that too.
Do something, give me a sign.
Come on, Ghost, do something.
Give me a sign,
Kill
give me a
us
sign.
all.
Do something, I'm gonna
Get a
get some
team.
EMF off of something. Let
Get
me
a team
test your
like Ghost.
EMF. Come on, do something. Do something. Touch the paint can. Touch it. Touch the paint can.
You need to give it a chance to charge up.
Wait. It did just throw something. Where was that at? I got EMF for like a split second until I turned. Was it in the other room? No. Something in here. What are you doing to me, Ghostie? Do something. Give me a sign. I am seeing my breath in here. Do we have freezing by chance? That's 2.1. Show us your sheet? I don't know if we should be asking the ghost to do that. That's like asking to see someone's undergarments, isn't it?
If you ask it that, it'll probably start giving us links to its only ghosts.
We definitely do not want the Rule 34 ghosties.
What did I come back to?
Nothing.
Only
Just check out the basement yourself. We're not going to explain it.
I sit down and that's the first thing I hear. I don't know how I feel about this.
I blame Richie.
Richie, what meant? Why?
It is definitely Richie's fault. I second that motion.
Yep. I put the idea of only ghosts into their heads.
Yep.
Ah, yes. Instead of only fan, there's only ghost. Ah.
Yep.
Hey, it makes sense.
I mean, it's better than only clowns.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
And we just want to get a picture of the ghost to put it on the front of Ghost International.
Makes sense. Carry on.
We're going to make this ghost famous.
Millions of dollars.
We have writing.
Nice.
So wait, what all evidence do we have?
Writing.
Just
I
writing.
think.
Just
Okay,
writing,
here's the other book so we can get more pictures.
By the time we're done, this ghost will be a star on BooTube.
BooTube?
No, Boo. B-O-O.
That's what I said, BooTube. And I said it fast, but it sounds like I said BoobTube. That's how it was. I did try to say BooTube. It's just the way I talk, guys, I swear. I'm not just saying boobs.
Go stand
Great.
in the corner with the boober and think about what you've done.
Daggum it, back to the timeout corner.
It wrote again.
Oh man, it would be at the basement, huh?
And we need
I don't
sanity
wanna be
below
down
25,
here.
so nobody take any sanity until after we hit the 25.
Oh, let me just sit inside for a little while.
You used to know how to say your slip is showing in Latin. Why would that be something that you would
Where
remember,
are you?
though?
Why would you know this?
How old are you?
I have legitimate reasons for wanting to remember how to say "where's your bathroom" in French. Your Latin teacher was a strange lady. It sounds like. She wasn't one of those ladies that would go to the bathroom and then she'd come back from the bathroom and her skirt was tucked into her pantyhose or something, was it? And she's like, you guys need to tell me that, and you have to tell me in Latin. Because it got my second year, the teacher specifically made it to where we could not go to the bathroom unless we wished to go to the bathroom. We had to say it in French. That's the reason I remember it. You're like, okay, well, I have to go to the bathroom. If you can't remember how to say it, you just don't go. It's like, well, I guess I'll have to remember it, huh?
Then they get worried when you turn up with a towel the next day.
Yeah, basically. Just show up one of those little, like, bedside urinal things. Just stick it next to the... It's like, I can't remember how to say it, so I got this just in case.
Alright, so dumb question. Have you guys found the bone that's over here?
No. Yes,
Oh, there's a bone
no.
over here.
I don't see a picture of it. Where are you?
You walk out the door and take a right. It's like right here.
I got distracted when we started talking about BooTube.
I was following an
Incense
EMF,
stick.
and I just happened to see it.
Nice. Okay, I got a picture of the bone and picked it up.
I already have a... We have one of everything else. Okay.
EMF 5.
Yep. EMF
Spirit,
5.
Myling, and Shade.
Dots and orbs are out.
Has somebody already gotten salt picks over here? It does not look like it. That's a 3 stack. Where's the camera?
Is that a 3 stack?
Yeah, it's a 3 stack.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, now I'm just gonna stick 3 more on top of that. There we go.
Oh, and it just stamped on all of them. So 1,
We only need 2 pictures and we're done.
2, 3. Alright, that's me got the salt pictures anyway.
Alright, now we need good hiding spots. I know that there's one inside the garage. Where else do we have?
The box full according to what I see.
We also have the one that's next to the closet inside the master bedroom.
Or is the good old desk hiding?
The one that you, like, I don't know, 45% of the time gets you killed?
Sounds like a hunt just tried to happen.
That on file.
Brewdog, how you doing?
I don't want to be
So I
in
think
here
we just
anymore.
need to hide really and get the sanity down.
Yep. Now hang out in the kitchen. Anybody want some tea?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see, do we
Have
have any
tea.
cups? Yes, cups.
Oh, I'm still trying to get the last evidence to figure out what it is.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're having tea time?
What type of tea?
Milk, no sugar for me, please.
Okay, hang on. I need to find another cup. I guess someone's gonna get this tiny cup.
And use the Yorkshire tea bags, please.
Yorkshire tea. Love it.
I don't know what Yorkshire tea is.
Yeah, Yorkshire tea is good.
Excuse me while I
It's just a
juggle.
brand of tea bags.
Do you throw the cups at me?
This is how I make tea. Don't question it. They're
Oh,
shaken,
yeah.
not stirred.
Alright, so the bonus sanity is done. So
Okay.
we just literally need to figure out what the ghost is.
Ultraviolet.
It's eating a crucifix.
That's not good.
So it's eating both of them. Oh wait, no, you've got level 3, so they've got 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going a bit insane today. It's kind of a normal day. No milk, no sugar. Are you insane, man? Uh-oh. I wish I could get to where I was drinking my coffee with no sugar and just do like a cream with it or something like that. I've been trying, but for the life of me, I cannot drink coffee that has absolutely no sugar to it.
Yeah, that crucifix on fire.
Okay, so there's one dead crucifix.
Do we have smudges
I'm
left
just
over?
starting to slowly climb in here.
Yeah, I brought one down.
Okay.
It's in the ghost room.
Artificial sweetener? I'm already drinking like diet drinks, and I know unhealthy an actual diet drink is, but I'm trying to get away from drinking and eating so much sugar.
At least I did bring one down. I don't know if somebody grabbed it.
Hey, my kid was...
Uh-oh, that is a hunt.
I can't see.
Go left at the top of the stairs. And then into this room in the left, and then into the corner behind the chair.
American coffee is too bitter and bland for no sugar. Yeah, maybe.
How much did you get it away from us?
Trying really hard to figure out ways of taking sugar out of my diet. But I live in the deep south, man. Whenever we make tea, it's iced tea, and there's so much sugar in it you could practically stand a knife up in it. That's how they make their tea regularly.
Hey, like 5 cups of sugar is fine. What are you talking about?
Exactly. It's very, very sweet.
It's not liquid, it's syrup.
Yeah, it actually is. If you think about it, it is the consistency of syrup.
Can't see. I don't know where I'm at. I'm lost. That's what I get for not playing this game that much. Where's the door to leave? I found it.
This way. I need a good French press. Maybe. I've been using, I haven't seen Henchman around for a while, but Henchman introduced me to Java something or another. And I just finished off the coffee he gifted me, and I was like, that was so good, I gotta do that again. So I actually ordered my own. I got like 3 different kinds of coffee from them, and so far I have found some really good coffee. But they are very strong, and I do like a good strong coffee. Lainey, how you doing? We are enjoying our stream. Put more sugar in our tea than freaking Kool-Aid? No, they make their Kool-Aid the same way. It's like 2 cups of sugar per gallon. I'm not sure how much people normally do. I know up north it's not usually a thing to sweeten your tea, especially an iced tea. Theirs is usually unsweet. But here, when you ask for tea, you just ask for tea. It's automatically sweet with a lot of sugar. So trying to get away from sugar is a bit difficult. I'm just used to a lot of sugar. And I can tell you what, every time I went out in the garden and I got done with my gardening for the day, or even like halfway through the day, I got a legit craving for sugar. Like, I would have to go grab a soda. Even though I was chugging water the whole time, I would have to grab a soda because my body was like craving electrolytes. We have sweet tea, we just don't dump the damn container in it. There's a container for it? I thought you were supposed to use a forklift. What do you mean, container?
So the secret recipe is 99.9% sugar,
yeah,
0.1% everything else.
My sister, when she makes it, she puts, I think she said 3 cups of sugar into it. The most I ever did on ours, back when I was not worried about sugar and before I really got to where I was not wanting as much sugar in my diet, because believe it or not, guys, at a certain age, normal things are just too sweet and you want to like lessen it. Anyway,
where are you?
It's an age thing, I guess. I don't know. But she put like 3 cups of sugar in there. I'll just call it liquid crack. So I would have to take hers and half it with water, and it was still way too sweet. I could not drink her tea. It's like a cup of diabetes. We still don't have the last evidence. That is messed up.
UV, I think.
I just said.
Oh, you said UV? Okay, okay.
Yeah, if we have a UV, it's a miling.
Okay, we have all the pictures, we have all that, so we're good to go. Okay. I was just sitting here looking at my book and realizing I didn't have anything. I was like, wait, have I actually been talking through this entire ghost hunt again? Yes. Yeah, this is what happens when I've had...
Sweet tea.
Yeah, I was talking. This is what happens when I have 2 cups of coffee. I just talk instead of actually play a game. I am a horrible.
The whole point of the stream is just to chat.
Damn Southerners are like curing diabetes as the goal. Yeah, not really. And some of the people, it's like they have no intention of trying to lighten up on how much sugar they ingest. It's like cake, sweet tea, some kind of salad where the actual salad part is adding mayonnaise to it. Very unhealthy diets. We do good, yeah? We did Willow Street, Point Hope, what, Bleasdale. McDonald's has super sweet tea, not to your liking. I don't drink McDonald's tea. Even when I worked up there at one point, I did not drink their tea. It was way too sweet. If I go to a restaurant, I'm...
the restroom.
Okay. Every time I go to a restaurant, I immediately ask for a half and half tea. I cannot drink it that sweet.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Hey, I loaded in.
There have been new reports.
I'm not sitting here waiting for like 10 minutes.
It's probably because typically the first time loading in a map for a day, it takes a long time. The next time you go to a map, it won't take as long to load in.
I see.
You've been trying to
Also
stop
depends if
sodas
you
for
have it.
years. It's so difficult. Need the sugar. Yeah, that's really what I'm after. I want to stop drinking sodas, but after just like a week or so of being on water, I get to where the thought of drinking a cup of water, I would rather just not
Hey,
drink.
buddy.
And I've got a tendency
You
of
look
making
thirsty.
myself
Why
dehydrated.
don't you get hydrated?
Thank you.
I will be 1 second. I need to take meds.
Okay. Especially like the whole summertime, I was not even drinking all that much soda. I would go out in the yard and I would work until, I don't know, about 12-ish or something like that when it was semi-cool. I would come in and I would get a soda and I would take it back outside and sit and look at my garden and think about what I want to do next. I just realized this was a blood moon, which means our ghost is extra sassy. And then I would chug that and it would give me like the energy and the electrolytes I needed to go for a few more hours. But ultimately, I just kind of want to get away from the soda.
I'm so lost. I don't know where I'm at anymore. I don't like this map.
This is not my favorite map, I'll be honest with you. It's actually got 3 floors.
I came out a side entrance? What?
Yeah, there's
Where
more than
am
one
I?
entrance.
I found the truck. We're fine.
Okay. I mean, if all else fails, just walk outside and walk around the house until you find the truck. You'll eventually get there.
I'm gonna walk out by the truck and it's gonna teleport me inside. I also just can't see anything.
I'm just gonna get the lights.
Great, I need some.
Have you
vanilla
turned on your
cola.
torch?
Oh, damn. Vanilla cherry cola. I got addicted to that when I was in Florida.
Okay, power's on?
Lights huzzah.
Attic ghost? No. Don't hex us. Rude.
I don't want to walk all the way up there every time.
I ordered a unsweetened
many
tea at a
stairs.
restaurant and then add a nutritive sweetener. I think my biggest issue is even if you want to get away from the sugar but you want it slightly sweet, most of the additives that the false sweeteners are just as bad, if not worse, for your body than sugar is.
EMF 5.
Where are you at?
I was upstairs.
Upstairs.
Like, I was by the stairs by the attic, and it kind of flashed for like
Okay,
a second.
okay, gotcha. Alright, so, okay, hang on, wait, follow the arrow. Is it the bathroom or the laundry room? Oh, bathroom. Do you still have EMF on you? No.
6 degrees so far.
Nice. Okay, bone. Let's go find it.
Oh, that's not fun.
Here in Florida, you can get soda cheaper than water? Yeah, you can. And a lot of places you can get soda cheaper than water, which is really actually very ridiculous.
did not know that. I might move to Florida.
Yeah, in the hotel, I think it was something like $15 for the day, and I could basically drink as much soda as I wanted.
Oh, Lord.
I see. I already don't like water all that much. I don't like the taste of it. It's just weird because I'm gonna get yelled at by like 90 people saying water has no taste. Yeah,
Sure.
but I'll drink any soda. I just won't drink water too much.
Well, I've gotten to where I've started using like these Propel packs to add to my water because there's also medicine I drink mixed in with my water and I need to hide that flavor too. Oh, there it is. We have the musical. But I really don't care for that either because it's also
Music
an artificial
box.
sweetener, you know?
I don't want to walk back up there.
Okay, I still haven't found the bone.
I was still looking for that.
I have not seen it. Maybe I missed it
haven't-
upstairs somewhere.
Is it guaranteed to spawn?
Yeah, it has to spawn. It used to be back in the day it would spawn, but it'd be like in a wall under a blanket. You'd never see it.
Ah, love that.
And also, do you remember the back in the day there was like a spot that it could spawn in? I've already forgotten which map it was, but it could spawn and cling to the back of the damn chair. It was ridiculous trying to find it.
I think I still have that screenshot.
The sneakiest of bones.
I see. I have a flashlight, but I still feel like I can't see anything.
You can turn up the brightness in the settings. I run mine at 200%.
But say you drink tap water and you get weird looks and seriously unhealthy. Yeah, the thing is most people's tap water comes out not as good as...
UV?
Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Found the bone.
Like
Like,
UV?
we've actually had our water tested before, and we're supposed to be adding things to our well. So I actually have a filter that I have to send mine through.
That's not fun.
I put a dots thing in and...
I'm dead. Did I get the picture, though? No, it counted as a fingerprint! Are you serious? That was clearly the ghost. Go ahead and trash that.
Character's waving at me.
That's a 1-star fingerprint. I didn't realize it was hunting. I just walked straight into it, but I snapped a picture of it, so it decided to not count it.
Where's the camera? Oh, okay. Hey, I see the ghost now. I start walking back.
Right, I recommend the True
What?
Lemon brand
You can
drink.
clearly
mixes
see
if
the
you have them
fingerprint in
your
that
area.
picture. And it doesn't count. Oh god, it's hunting again.
Oh,
Quick run.
not a whale.
True Lemon. I'll try
Oh
that.
god,
I
there's no
have
hiding in
been...
there.
Bye guys.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. F's in the chat. The ladies are gone!
Yeah, I'm at like 6%. Brett, you're at like 27.
It was better a time. I lived the first time. I wasn't gonna live the second time.
Whenever I was working on my garden, I actually found an herb that I like. It's lemon balm. That makes the best tea. I mean, it is so
Right,
good.
motion
And I could
sensor
actually
and camera.
augment how much, like, sugar. Like, I didn't have to add, it's my tea. I don't have to add that much sugar to it. So I really appreciated that. And I can't wait for the season to start back up because I transplanted and divided out my lemon balm. And my fingers are crossed that it survived the winter. Because it's kind of an iffy on whether or not it's going to survive down here.
Yeah, see, there's nothing wrong with like tap water in England. You can just drink it straight from the tap. It's not full of random chemicals and stuff.
Yeah, but despite there being corruption in everybody's government, for some reason or another, it doesn't seem like yours is trying to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Our folks are sitting there adding fluoride and chlorine and all kinds of stuff to our water. It's like, well...
There we go.
Worst you get over here is hard water.
Yeah.
We've got writing.
Nice.
Where did I drop that?
New York
camera?
City's water is fine? Oh, really? Really?
What's all the evidence we have?
UV ghostwriting that I know of.
And then we got
There's still a
EMF5
picture to
right now.
delete. There's still 2 pictures to delete.
Oh no, it's probably a Goryo. It killed me first.
Can it be
No! It can't
No.
be a Goryo! Have you got dots in there?
a Goryo? Yeah, it's going to be a mimic that's pretending to be a Goryo. Okay, UV and ghostwriting. Dots and ghost orbs are out.
We already know what it is, then. We got EMF 5 when we first walked in there.
It's
Oh yeah,
me.
the miling. Again. What object do we have?
We had the musical.
The useless one.
Somebody needs to delete that other picture. Somebody not voted on it.
It might be me. I was on my Steam.
Well, we've got the bonus objectives, Brett. We just need the photos now.
That's
Depending
why I
on
like
what
the
you
tree
want to
limit. It
need
says
them.
photos.
1 per 8 ounces.
Well, we've
but
got kind of everything else, so we could just call it here.
I get plenty of lemon flavor and even less sugar by using the 1 packet. See, that's not actually bad. I will check to see whether or not I can find that one. I think my issue is I don't mind it actually being sugar. I'm completely okay with it being sugar, but I want light sugar and not a whole bunch of some artificial sweetener. It's really hard to find something like that because it's either artificial sweetener or a lot of sugar. There's really not a... you can manipulate how much sugar is in that. And I don't drink
Hey, that
Kool-Aid
looks-
because of the artificial coloring.
That looks really cool as I walk out. Like, I've got the red blood moon behind the trees, but the trees have gone black and white.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, that does look pretty cool.
I'll stick the picture in the Discord.
Because the previous mayor made a huge effort to make it so, but it's still degraded since then, depending on who was in charge. Yeah, there really needs to be, I don't want to say a countrywide standard on stuff like that, but there really should be a countrywide standard on what is permissible to put in the water. I know not every place needs to treat the water the same way because the water you get from a different area may or may not need a certain thing, but like fluoride should not be in people's water. It should be in their toothpaste and they have it whenever their teeth need it, not ingesting it through water. There's no sense in
Did
it.
everybody get mining?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like our well house is in an area where there used to be a trailer park, so I don't think that they drilled the well house quite right, and I know our piping isn't run properly, so it's not really good to drink without filtering.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
So it all just depends on where
Yeah.
you're at and what kind of water you're getting.
Yeah, see over here, you just drink it straight from the tap. Yeah, like I said, where you get is hard water.
Fluoride needs to be removed
Hell.
100%. It really does.
See, most tap water over here is better than bottled.
Really?
You're lucky where you are then. You see where I am at the moment, Brett, and that.
So
We
you're in the
already
middle
have
of
to snip.
nowhere, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's what you say, sort of like we've actually had the point where our water's come out brown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's old pipes in it where it's collapsed along.
Probably.
Yeah. See, that's what they're slowly fixing, the old pipes at the moment.
Ooh,
Well, I don't know.
campsite.
I know that there's been a few times in our city, which we don't have city water here, at least not right now. We don't. There's been a few times like things have happened, and there a big old mass thing was put out. Boil your water before you drink it. And it's usually like after a major storm or whatever, because stuff washes into the water supply that's been filtered through. But it's just like, I don't know. And then they put additives into it that really don't belong in the water system, and they've been doing it for years. So.
As far as I know, they don't add anything to water over here. The worst you get is, like Richie said, maybe an old pipe or something somewhere.
Yeah, see, I don't understand why certain...
Some circle.
All I can say is I'm glad that there's at least some people in the administration now that are actually concerned over people's health, rather than whether or not a company has a place to dispose of their chemicals. And I hope something gets done about it.
I heard a tent rip twice.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hold on, EMF.
I don't know if it was it.
Yes. Over here, over here.
Yeah, temperature started to drop.
Okay, now I'm gonna look for... Oh.
Yeah, most of what I drink is water, and it's just from the tap into my water bowl.
And there's the bone. Well, those are easy. It's amazing how many tangents. Yeah, no kidding. We should do like a short of how many different conversations, just flowing conversations into random places that happened during the chat. We went from only ghosts to talking about water quality. It's weird.
After a half an hour chat about the weather at the start.
Yeah, after weather chats and let's see, what else did we cover?
My tablet scaring the bejesus out of me.
Stream of consciousness here? Yeah, exactly. It's like the best conversations to have right there.
Yeah, I noticed there's no Reaper yet. Do you think he's buried under the snow?
Might be. I might have to send somebody to dig him out.
Cruci, sanity.
Yeah, chainsaws don't do great against snow.
But then again, if he's at home and free, Bam was in the server earlier, so he might be doing that instead.
Oh yeah, he's got to spend time with his Bam.
Yeah. No, I haven't asked him whether or not he was in the server or not. Y'all need to get your states to pressure your Congress reps to certify the cabinet picks. They cannot be allowed to delay. How long do they have the ability to delay that? I mean, I know that they were supposed to be going on like a, weren't they supposed to be going on a holiday or something like that for a while? Or something? I can't keep up with stuff. A lot of things are happening lately that I just cannot keep up with it.
I don't know.
Mastodon, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to one of our 5,000 tangents. Sanity below 25%, so nobody take any sanity. We need the crucifix in there, and we need to witness a ghost event.
You have a ghost orb?
We're teetering on political talk. There was just a transition of government. We're just hoping everything settles, and we were basically talking about health. And I don't think people's health should be a political comment, seeing as how I not only do fitness and out-yard gardening and everything else like that. I think it's pretty apolitical to say I don't want fluoride in my water. It may not seem apolitical, but it's definitely apolitical. And I hope that's one of the things that are on the docket.
I've had 2 instances of Phasmophobia open this whole time.
Oh, no. That's not good. Might be the reason why you were having hard lags.
Richie, when I realized I had 2 and I closed one, I actually had 3 instances of Phas open.
Oh, jeez, man. You worse than I am.
They are
well, I also
to
still have League open, but, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to certify it beforehand. I don't know. To be honest with you, this is the first year I've actually paid attention to how quickly this stuff happens or doesn't happen. I'm just hoping that there's a few changes that do eventually happen, that's all. And like, right before all of this stuff happened, the fact that one of the red dyes actually got banned, I was like, holy crap, yay! And I think I can just get rid of the other one, you know?
Okay, so... because I was definitely paying attention to what's going on.
We are...
There's a lot of stuff going on.
No, the ghost is actually not doing very much. It's just hiding in the tent.
Oh, okay.
You voted for Jim Beam in our water? Oh, no. Yes, I would just like some whiskey in our water. Can we have that instead of fluoride? That's fine. It's just like whiskey on tap or something. I don't even know what Jim Beam is. What is Jim Beam? Is that bourbon? No.
Bourbon.
Bourbon? Yeah, okay. My guess was correct. I said whiskey to start with because I actually didn't know.
You know, there was actually a town in Europe once, next to one of the biggest wine, like, where the places where they make wine in the world.
Yeah.
And one of the tanks split and got into the water system, and people's taps actually had wine coming out of them.
No complaints.
Wow. Huh. Bourbon is a whiskey. Oh, I did not know that.
Type of whiskey.
The other two, Red 40 and Red 5. So it was just Red 4 they got rid of, right? I don't distinctly know the differences between the Red 40, the Red 5, and the Red 4, or whatever they are, but all of them need to be gone. When there's natural alternatives to a dye, they need to be using the natural alternative. Plain and simple. Not some kind of chemical that is a byproduct of some other process.
See, I seem to be seeing a lot of videos popping up on YouTube of like Americans trying English food and stuff, and just the sheer difference with the lack of chemicals.
I mean, I have seen like hundreds of videos exist nowadays out there. People living in another country, eating this type of food, coming to the U.S., eating the exact same type of food, and gaining so much weight, and then going back home and then feeling better. And it's like, it's obviously the food, you know? There are things in our food that should not be there and have been for a long time. And anybody who is
just in...
Yeah. It's been in our food for a long time, and the fact that it hasn't been dealt with before now says a lot about the motives of the people in office. Because if they're being paid off, you know, EMF 3 camera? There we go. If they're being paid off,
Food in America is actually banned in England.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's well known that most of the stuff most of the stuff that is in ours, like most of the other places all across the world, have banned American food because of what's in our food. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's in our food? Why is our food so bad?
Food.
I'm sitting here eating a bag of Skittles, and apparently Skittles are illegal over there. And I'm like, wait, what? What's in my Skittles? Seriously.
He just burned the crucifix. We got a camera.
Oh, yeah. I dropped it. It's on the floor.
Nope.
I fiddled around too much.
Hey, we have Skittles over here.
Yeah, yours are just made different, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the recipes are different food dyes and that.
They showed the back of a package of, what was it? It was some sort of cereal. And there was like 4 ingredients on there, and you see the back of our cereal with the list of ingredients, and the thing's like a full-on paragraph full of ingredients that you can't pronounce. And it's like, what are they putting in our food?
Crucifix, I've got it.
Now, I don't know, and I'm not trying to be political on it, but the fact that, and I know this is kind of political because he is of a political party, but he's kind of a all-over-the-place kind of political person. RFK, when he started talking about looking at the food pyramid and taking care of that stuff, I was really excited. I'll be honest with you. As someone who has actually got a degree as a physical trainer and nutrition specialist, I'm not exactly the best practicing one, but someone who is very interested in that side of things and the health of the food that I make in my garden. I was very interested in what he had to say. And I hope something gets done. I really do.
I got tired of me standing there.
We still only got...
You have a texture problem with lima beans?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, I don't like the flavor of lima beans. High fructose corn syrup is illegal in many countries. Yeah.
Projector.
Oh yeah, that's the big one that's illegal in most places except America.
Yeah, but they just like made a sweetener out of the thing that we create the most of, which is corn. And corn in your diet is not horrible for you, but the amount of corn in our diet and the high fructose corn syrup made from corn and everything else like that put into all of our food is the unhealthy part.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, I've got to admit, was one of the big things that I noticed right away was the difference, you know, how the corn syrup flavor is.
Oh man, my sanity is at 2.
We've already hit the 25%, so if you guys want to do sanity, go ahead.
I already have.
It's the yellow thing you poke yourself with over here.
Oh, neat.
Dots.
It's an appetite suppressant. It turns the stomach off to the brain. Hey, stop eating. I'm full of this junk food.
It loves playing with that tent door, but it's not doing anything else, and it's not
So
showing
we've got
us
freezing
anything
temps
else.
and dots. It's a Yuri.
Yeah, I was actually
Freezing
reading
temps
about that.
dots.
It was... What is it, like Doritos or something like that? Was made with a chemical in there to make you never feel like you're full, so you can sit there and legitimately eat an entire bag of Doritos. And I'm not joking, I can. Don't try me, I'll do it. I love me some Doritos. And
I
it's
don't know
like,
what it is. I was
please.
watching a stream yesterday and someone was saying apparently Doritos are changing their shape and becoming square.
Why?
Okay.
An interesting.
Also, we're out of crucifixes.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I
All I need
mean,
is one picture and we're done.
if they want to do that, I guess that's entirely like a...
Done. Finished it with a ghost photo.
Nice.
That's a huge rebranding for a Dorito, isn't it?
I don't know how serious they were. And I don't want to look it up because I don't want to disappoint
I can-
myself. I like Doritos.
I can eat a small bag of Doritos. No, I can eat a family-sized bag of Doritos. I'm not even joking. Now, not the ranch kind. I really don't care for the ranch kind, but the regular cheese kind, I can definitely eat an entire bag of those. What's really good is this is so unhealthy. I'm a nutrition specialist. Don't do what I say. If you take an entire bag of Doritos and you take some, well, they call them some Cheetos, the hot Cheetos, the jalapeno Cheetos, and you drop those things in there, and both of them together is so good. It's so good. This is what I'm talking about. It's not just the fact that there's bad things in our food, but the fact is they make it to where it's more craveable. It's like a cigarette, basically. It's as craveable as a cigarette. And it's so unhealthy for you. It's like a bad combo. It really is. It's horrible for someone who's trying to, you know, get fit and stuff.
Man, I did nothing this what's it called, mission, if you will. I stood there the whole time. I didn't do anything.
And tune in next time for more snack time with Liz.
Sorry.
learn all the greatest snacks.
Not the greatest snacks, not healthy snacks, not anything. What was the ghost? I got too busy talking about Doritos.
It's a Yuri.
It's a Yuri.
I am a bit hungry, by the way, guys. I didn't know if you could tell.
I think we're beginning to gather that.
Yeah. Oh, the line of conversations. Oh, man. If I was to actually do a short of the 5,000 conversations we have during a stream, it's hilarious. The
need
one
the whole
chip
channel for
challenge,
it.
death chip. Oh, no. I do not have that much of a tolerance for heat. I mean, those of you who've actually seen me eat a pepper during a stream, you know better. I would not even try that. I mean, I
little
like
brother
chips
did
too much
chip
to try
challenge.
something that's going to stop me from wanting to eat a chip.
I want to see you do another shot of that fire cider.
Oh, okay. How about this? I will do the one chip challenge when we hit 50K on my main channel. It's not going to happen for like 20 more years or something at this rate, so I'm perfectly safe. And they probably won't even have the chip for the one chip challenge anymore by then. So, like I said, perfectly safe.
Are you gonna bank on that?
Yeah, I'll bank on that. I will bank on that. Sure. If you guys want to go out and make 50,000 accounts and subscribe to my channel, I mean, I think that kind of work warrants me trying the chip, but I don't actually think that's going to happen, no.
How many emails do I have again? Is it like, I think I'm up to 29 now?
And for anyone who wants to see it, there's the mystery pepper clip.
The mystery pepper clip.
Oh, well,
Which one was
I would
that?
love to see this.
That was the Hungarian wax pepper. This year I have ordered a cayenne pepper, which I haven't tried eating. And then I've ordered a serrano pepper. Those are two peppers I keep hearing other homeowners using. Serrano, I think she uses it for like a paprika or something like that, so I don't think it's that spicy. But I do have some new peppers that are coming for this year to try out during streams. Wait. Our loadout is looking weird. We got some tier 1 stuff in here?
No, because Richie, take your stuff out.
Yeesh, okay. Just a sec.
It's been removed from the shelves because a kid with a heart condition ate one and died. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
My little brother did it. I still have the video for it.
Yeah, I can't
was
even
funny.
imagine. I can't imagine the spice that you would have to have on one of those types of things. I really can't.
Yeah. Can't remember how strong it actually was.
I do want to try out some, like, the flavored, like, there's a one that's got, like, a fruity flavor. It's a peach something. I recognize it when I saw it. There's been people who are doing, like, hot sauces with a bit of a different type of flavor, which is the reason why I'm trying just a couple of new types of peppers, because I want to make hot sauces and try to find the right combo of peppers that I like for a hot sauce. I want a bit of spice to it, but I don't want it to the point where there's no flavor at all. Like if you add in a, what is it, like a ghost pepper, all you're getting is spice. There's really not a whole lot of flavor.
Okay, I think it disabled everything on my side.
You can still get the one chip challenge on Amazon. I looked up and it was 12.5 million Scovilles for the heat.
Damn.
Dang.
I think I'll have to pass.
What would be the closest Scoville pepper for that to have to be? Like a natural pepper? I wonder.
Let's see.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Like, what's the actual highest real pepper?
There have been new reports of a curse.
So the Carolina Reaper is 1.7 million. The Naga Viper is 1.4 million.
Use it to your advantage.
That sounds mean.
But the one chip challenge is a mixture of multiple peppers. So it depends which one you get. It's anywhere between 2.2 million to 12.5 million.
Okay, so it's probably like a Carolina Reaper. The Reaper is that one. That one actually grows pretty well around here, but I have no reason to grow it because I would never use it. But if we ever hit like 50 million and that complete chip was gone, I mean not 50 million. Yes, if my channel hits 50 million, I will grow the Carolina Reaper and I will eat one during a stream. How about that?
What, do we get a live stream of it growing?
Yeah. The whole time I will just set up an entire live stream devoted to watching that plant grow, and then I will eat one.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. And then for commercial breaks, y'all get a chance to look at my chickens or something like that, you know? Obviously.
What, with an optional cat cam for...
Yeah. That
Extras.
seems like a good idea.
Yeah, we definitely need a cat cam.
We have the chalk
You can't
banana
not have,
and the
like,
bones
cats
in the
and
living
dogs.
room.
I got the bone. I'm going for the chalk. Average
Yeah,
of
from what
9
I
million
found about
Scoville units for each of the chips. Yeah, I don't know about that.
From what I found, it looked like it was a mixture of Carolina Reaper and Naga Vipers.
I know of people who have grown the, I've got EMF in the kitchen. I know of people who have grown the Carolina Reaper around here. I'm like, I don't really have a reason to grow it, so... I mean, maybe for the novelty of it, but I'm never actually going to try one. Unless, of course, we hit 50 million
You see the
subscribers.
laundry area between the garage and here?
Yeah, it's in the laundry room, temperature drop.
I would not recommend that, not by itself. Hot peppers are supposed to be used as a spice only, yeah, exactly. I have got several hot spicy peppers that I grew this past year, and the only time I ever ate one straight out was because I was doing it for like a spin, or because the numbers down here ticked over or whatever. I did it for those, but as far as the rest of the peppers that I used them in my hot sauces, and I powdered them. The series that I did where I was...
Shut the lights off. And I don't know the light switches.
It doesn't need to be on anyway, I guess. The series I was doing while I was role-playing, I was sitting up in the attic and found a pepper thing that I said it was a weapon. It was a weapon. That was actually the reaction I had to opening up the spice jar while I was making it in the kitchen. Because literally, if you open it up and you sniff it, it is going to hurt you. You're not supposed to. I've warned everybody in the house, don't do that.
And everyone went and did it.
No, nobody has done it. Everybody knows better. It's basically like if you want a bit of kick to anything, you take out the teaspoon that I have in it and sprinkle a tiny bit from the teaspoon in your food. Never use a whole teaspoon.
Wow.
It is exceptionally spicy. It's actually got a really good flavor. Bam decided he wanted to try it, and he nicknamed it Afterburn.
Oh, then he had to go to the shop to get bread and milk again.
No, it's just like he got some out and put it on his tongue, and he's like, "Oh, well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad." And then like 5 minutes later, it hit.
Why wasn't this videoed?
Well, if I hadn't known he was going to do it, I probably would have recorded it, but I didn't know he was going to do it.
We got footprints.
We got UV. Is there a camera in here?
Got it. You don't use a whole teaspoon. Sure, great. I will send you a tiny container of it, and I want to watch you do this. Should be fun. Here is two more.
We have...
Ice.
Do we have a photo camera?
You did it twice?
First time wasn't enough. Yeah.
But how much did you put on your tongue?
Not enough to hurt anybody but me, evidently.
Well, he says he did 2 dabs on his tongue, and that's what got him, not just 1 dab. My bad. I got the dosage wrong.
Yes.
You had to run out and get your Taco Bell. Did you get us some? Taco Bell does sound good. Do you think it's open? Sorry, for those of you who are probably just like lurking or hanging out or whatever, we had snow down here, which of course means the entire state is shut down. No joke. Snow. A few hours later, everything closed. And some of the places are opening and some of the places are not opening because some of the places have employees that live on back roads where they're still iced over because of trees being in the way and not the snow not melting off of it. So, yeah. We need to do the crucifix, the parabolic. I take it somebody's got the parabolic already inside?
Yep.
Okay.
One on the floor in here.
You guys are so quick about doing everything. I really haven't gotten the chance to do anything. So I've just sat here.
Yeah, I know. Whenever you get 4 people in here and everybody's just like doing things, it's a well-oiled machine that if you are not on it, if you get distracted as easily as I do, you're just like standing here doing nothing.
Can we delete that last picture, please?
You got snow? Yes, we got snow. We got like 1.5 inches. And I was surprised because when we first got the snow, I didn't think any of it was going to stick. Over the course, the whole time I was recording on Monday, because Monday is my recording day and Tuesday is my recording day. Over the course of the entire day, I sat there, I would record for a little while, I would get up to go check on the fire, and I would look outside and slowly see it start building up, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Taco Bell is open.
Delete that last picture.
What?
Whoever we're waiting for.
I called up there and I said, y'all open? She said,
Maybe it is. Probably got distracted again.
I don't know. I don't know which colour's who.
There was an incident in the store.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that got me the sound.
What does that even mean?
You got the sound. With
Watch, someone had ice on the bottom of their foot and slipped. It wouldn't be the first time. Oh no, was that an orb? I think that was an orb. Yeah, that's an orb. Right there. Yeah, definitely orbs.
Banshee. Yeah, can we delete that last picture? There we go.
Got it. What was the other evidence? I've got dots and orbs.
UV.
Ultraviolet.
UV, okay, gotcha.
Pictures are all done. Now we've got to prevent the hunt with the crucifix and escape the
and
ghost.
survive the hunt.
Oh, there's crucifixes in here. It all depends who's the target. The fact it's not done anything, I'm thinking Liz is the target because she's been outside all along.
Because you're at 26, I'm at 40.
I'll go inside too.
So, you know, you and me would have been well within hunt range by now.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
Yeah, Banshees pick a target, so
that video. He said he
if that target's outside, then it won't hunt.
Oh no. Someone in the comment of that video said he felt fine, it wasn't much burn, until his stomach freaked out and made him throw up. Acid plus pepper oil. Oh, jeez. So he not only tasted it once, he tasted it twice, and then probably the bathroom trip afterwards probably had to deal with some of it too. I can't imagine that's good. Probably definitely not good for your throat either, because that much acid and that much pepper oil in your throat would probably burn. You are south of us and you got 8 inches. Yeah, I heard that south of us got a whole lot more snow than we did. Like, there was supposed to be a blizzard in Louisiana and places of Florida. Like, Florida got snow.
I can't see anything.
Are you sure I'm the target? Because he's still not doing nothing.
Is anyone outside?
Just me.
It does change its target every couple of minutes, just like a mimic changes every couple of minutes.
I thought it had to kill you before it changed targets.
Yeah.
8 is double what we have at the moment. We just got it like 1.5 inches here. Now, Bam was actually showing me pictures on his route that he takes of places that already had snow on the ground building up before we ever even got snow sticking. So I don't know what it is in the rest of town. From Louisiana all the way to the east of Tallahassee.
Had a small one there for you to fit in.
It is crazy where the snow fell. It really is. One of the content creators that I watch, his garden and stuff, he showed his entire garden. He's in southern Alabama, and his entire garden was covered in snow too, thicker than what we had. I think we would have been okay if we'd had just a little bit more time before the stores closed, because that was our main issue is we knew it was coming, but we were waiting for the money to come in and for him to get home for us to be able to go to town and get what we needed, and everything closed before we could do it. Does somebody need to go in there and piss off a ghost? What's going on?
I stopped spitting and I got really confused where I was.
Oh, it just ate the crucifix? Alright, now we just need to get the crucifixes out.
This one is open. Yeah.
So I suppose if we're all just, once we got the crucifixes out, if we all just go to hiding spots and wait for it to hunt?
No, we've got to escape.
We have to escape it. It has to see somebody first.
See on, yeah, so that's why I'm going to stand here. If everyone wants to get in hiding, then I'm just the only one risking myself. Here we go.
It was after me. It actually teleported into the room with me and got me.
Well,
now we know who the target was.
Liz literally died right in front of me.
Daggone. I turned around and walked straight into her.
Oh man, you look.
Oh Lord.
Like you look pretty comfortable. Have 2 bodies in a closet.
YouTube claiming that I'm getting 1080p at the video, but it's really blurry for a moment. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I could be watching a video, not a live stream, and it will just suddenly change to like 180 or something, like 720 or just random numbers in the middle of a video, and I'm like, how many people who are not savvy on YouTube at all do not realize that they're watching a video that YouTube just changed the resolution for no reason? They just think it's a crappy video. Because that happens to me all the time. I'm sitting there watching a video. I've been binge watching CJU on all of his horror games and stuff like that. Because I'll find a content creator and just watch all of their stuff. So I'll be in the middle of watching a series of videos of stuff he did, and just in the middle of the video, it will suddenly change over to a different resolution. I'm like, why did you just do that?
YouTube's been doing that to me.
It did it to me yesterday. I mean, this, I don't understand. So obviously, if you're like just sitting there watching a video and people don't understand there's different resolutions, there's probably a lot of folks out there that are like, oh, this is a crappy thing, and it's just YouTube idly changed the resolution for no reason.
Yeah, YouTube's been doing it to me, but only on 7 days videos. And I don't notice until there's some sort of action and suddenly it becomes a pixelated mess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it does that. It is so incredibly frustrating as a viewer and as a content creator, knowing that it's probably happening to my videos all the time too. Yeah. Or just starting up a video and it's like at 720, so it looks kind of ugh. And you're like, it's okay, I can deal with it. And then you like just check for something else and you realize it actually has 1080, just for some reason you chose not to show me at 1080. Why?
720, 720 is the highest I can go.
Apparently we didn't get the third objective.
I'm inside. I'm going to turn the power back on and have to
It's
see if I
probably
can start
because
further away.
it actually killed me. Typically, if it kills somebody, that doesn't count.
It just haunted again.
Oh, okay.
But it sort of started right next to us. I didn't have time for it to see me and then run.
They claim it's adjusted for bit, but you can have all the equipment in the world that says your bandwidth is fine and YouTube algorithm will mess with your audios. I have the highest we can buy as far as internet for our house. There is no reason they should take me all the way to 240 resolution on a video.
Get to hiding.
I'm definitely inside the house.
Come on, Ghostie, see me.
There's a Chrome extension that you can force every video. That would be fine for my PC, but... Hey, Nekar, how you doing? That'd be fine for my PC, but I usually watch on my TV in the living room.
See, it's supposed to remember once you start setting the resolution a few times. It's supposed to remember after that.
No, it's supposed to, but it'll still just change it mid-video.
But yeah.
For no reason. I understand if you have it on auto, it's going to adjust according to the bitrate it thinks that your stuff can handle. But if you have it distinctly on 1080, it should stay on 1080.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yay, we got it.
Banshee in the book?
Banshee in the book.
Yep.
Me.
Yeah, I know my internet's not great, but I know I have enough to run at 720p. And even me, it'll just keep randomly dropping it.
Well, my internet is good enough to go for 1080. And maybe if the internet's being weird or playing up or something like that, it should just like try to load for a second and then continue on. Because there are occasional like dips, just random dips that happens with everybody's internet, but just to change the resolution. And the worst part is even after the dip, if you don't go back in there and tell it you want the better resolution, it'll just continue running the video at that. And it's like, oh, I guess we're here now.
I say your internet's good enough for everyone in the house to be watching 4K. So there is no reason for a dip on you for it to not be at least 1080 for you.
Yeah, there's no reason why it should dip that much, unless it was like every now and then like servers get reset or the internet will just cut for a second and then come back. It does happen from time to time, usually while I'm streaming. So if that was a situation, I would understand it doing that, because in that case it's saving it a little bit and it stops it from, there's like a bit of a hiccup. But it shouldn't keep the video at that resolution. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, YouTube will still randomly reset the video quality. Yeah, it really does. And it is so incredibly frustrating when it happens, because I'm just sitting there, especially if I'm like in the middle of my workout. It's bad enough during the middle of my workout. It's weird, but I have to have like some sort of show that I'm watching on TV, and then I have my phone with my headphones on doing the exercise off of my phone, because I need to be distracted in case a particular exercise is being a butt. So I have both things going, and I'm in the middle of doing this, and I have to stop 5 times to skip over ads that are on that, especially the damn Chuck Norris ad I keep getting, because he knows I'm tempted. If Chuck Norris says it's so, then it must be so. But I have to keep changing things and getting up and stopping my exercise to skip through ads, and then randomly it's just like, oh, what if we want to go down to 720? You don't mind that? Okay, 280? Would you like 280? Is this an auction? Can I please have my bitrate back? It's very, very distracting.
I just have Twitch is very weird with my connection. It thinks it's mobile when I'm still on desktop. So the best I can get is like 240.
That is weird.
So you're a collection of pixels right now.
If I move really fast, or am I a bigger collection of pixels, or what does it do?
You're a collection of about 8 pixels.
What about now?
Oh, maybe 10 pixels now.
Okay, I gained a pixel, guys. I gained a pixel.
I think it's in the boys' bedroom at the top of the stairs. I've got 4 degrees, 3
Kitty,
degrees.
No! What are you doing? Sorry.
Alright, EMF.
We have Kitty.
Yeah, you got EMF in here. Yeah, boys' bedroom, top of the stairs.
I have the goal of getting this number as low as possible. Fuck, it went away.
I'm sorry if you guys are just getting a complete whiteout. That's the cat sitting right in front of the camera.
I just look over and I'm like, what the hell happened?
Flashbang!
Cat.
Flashbang by the cat.
Oh. Hello.
Kitty, why do you feel the need to do that? Specifically.
I found the bone.
Where is it?
Nice.
I don't have a camera though, so if someone would like to come and
Right.
take
There's a
photos
camera
of
in the ghost room floor. I will let you do.
it. Oh no.
Are you done with my camera, Kitty? No! It's been hijacked.
I'm trying to. I can't. Got it.
Spirit box.
Yeah, dog. I'm gonna go.
Hijack.
Are you
The
done
cat
now?
knocked the camera over.
It's having a right good old sniff.
You guys just saw the
it's
back of my
marking
monitor.
it.
Don't I need to dust it?
Did I do it?
Yeah, there is a bit down there.
I got it. I did it. Huzzah!
Did you pick up the bone?
Here's your camera back. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
We have writing.
Chuck Norris ad. What ad are you speaking of? It's a Chuck Norris ad for a supplement, basically. And of course, you know, with Google being Google and having all of our information, it knows the kinds of things that I look forward to. And I do a lot of searches and books looking for information on herbal supplements and things that I can grow in my garden is specifically what I'm looking for. But then they started playing this Chuck Norris ad about this morning supplement that's got like, I feel like I'm doing a running ad for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris, I'm waiting on my check, please. It's got like probiotics, prebiotics. It's got all the superfoods. It's got several other things, and it's supposed to be something you drink in the morning. And I get the ad every day, 20 times. And they know because it's Chuck Norris. I'm like, yes, Chuck Norris, of course. I'll order it now, and I'll get to the part where it's like, oh, there's the price. I'm like, oh, no, Chuck Norris, I don't have that kind of money. Sorry.
Freezing temps. It's a Mirai.
Nice.
I've been trying to guess the ghost ever like as we get in the game, so I'll click on some random ghost, and I've been wrong every time.
Maybe try it with like.
Banana.
After you get one evidence, try and do a ghost off of that one evidence. That way it narrows it down a little bit for you, and then try it that way and see how often you get it.
Okay. Yeah, because we got the 2 evidence, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be a Dorgan.
Oh.
Dagon. I don't know.
We need a picture of the ghost, and we have a chalk banana.
Interesting. I have not taken a picture of the. Nobody's taken a picture of that, by the way. Oh yeah, they have.
I've done it.
Never mind. Okay.
I've done it. So didn't we have didn't this happen on this map last time? And people ended up dying.
Yep. Stuff nobody needs. They're using his celebrity status to sell crap. The only thing I have ever seen Chuck Norris on to sell has to do with physical health. Like he used to back in the day do a like Total Gym or something like that. And now he's doing like some sort of medicine or something like that. Well, not medicine. It's more like a. There's a lot of places that do like a superfood mix to have for breakfast. There's a lot of them. This is supposed to be his brand.
There's
But I don't
somebody
know.
who still has sanity. Want to come light the summoning circle for me, and I'll take the picture.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll go and I'll biscuit. Where you at?
You need a lighter.
You're gonna
behind
die
you.
before you finish it.
I don't have that one.
There's a lighters here in the
I
truck.
suppose the one advert with Chuck Norris in that always did make me laugh was the
You
World of
need
Warcraft
to make sure you got
one.
plenty of sanity though.
Yeah, you're gonna take all the sanity if you're gonna light
You
the matches.
Yeah,
if you light them.
you want to take 2 of those sanities as well.
Didn't he do a World of Warcraft? Chuck Norris? I don't
Yeah.
think so. Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah,
I've never seen
The
that.
punchline basically from the ad was there are 4 million players in World of Warcraft because Chuck Norris lets them live.
I think I'm ready to go.
You get ads for prostate items?
Well,
Christensen
okay.
just told us that he has butt plug ads going on his. I'm just joking,
Let's
Christensen.
go.
The best probiotic you can have is raw fermented sauerkraut. I do not like sauerkraut. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of sauerkraut.
Though we do need to drop our sanity, Liz.
Oh, we'll be
Okay.
doing that in a second.
Guess what are we doing?
Yeah. So you need to light all these, but don't be in the middle of the circle when you do it.
Yeah, it'll snap you up if you are.
That one. No, am I doing it?
Light the one
look at
closest to the
them.
door and get the hell out of there as soon as you get the last one lit.
Yeah. So when you're looking at it,
Yeah.
press F.
The Chuck Norris book with all the Chuck Norris jokes.
Okay,
Yes. That used to be the thing back in the day. It was Chuck Norris
I can't-
jokes.
Yeah, it's not letting me light this one. Am I? I'll try this one. I can't get
So
them
when
to
you're
light.
looking at the candle,
Yeah.
look at it and press I think the button should be F by default. It's the button you use to like place items down.
Okay. Yeah, it's F, and then it's not lighting. I don't.
Well, if it makes you feel
Yeah,
any
that's
better,
weird.
Christensen, I get the one for Chuck Norris stuff, which is
Okay,
like
you got it.
basically a supplement for older folks. I get the one for there's that does not seem good. There's another one for like not a face filler, but some other
you good?
kind of medicine or something like that. That's done by what was her name? It was Nikita, I think is what her character was. I don't know what her actual name is. But that lady, I get her ad all the time. It's just basically all of the supplements for older women. That's all of my ads for most of the morning.
We got the ghost photo.
Chuck Norris doesn't have a chin, it's just another fist under his beard.
Yep.
Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet, he scares the crap out of it. Yes, those jokes, that entire book is great. And it's like, Google's getting really good at those ads because Chuck Norris is like one of those... I grew up on Chuck Norris, by the way. I watched those shows, so it's like seeing those kinds of ads. It's like I'm just sitting... I found myself fully watching that like 90-second ad or whatever. I watched the whole thing!
There you go. I put the Chuck Norris World of Warcraft ad YouTube link in the
Nice.
Discord.
Wow.
Yeah,
Why
that
can't
one
I
was
just get the
fun.
Taco Bell ad? I want the Taco Bell ad. There's no
You just
theory
want
of
Taco Bell,
evolution.
don't you?
Just a list of animals Chuck Norris allowed to live.
Okay, we need 3 more pictures.
Yes, I do want Taco Bell. Are we just hiding in here for no reason? I feel like we're hiding in
Yeah,
here
pretty
for
much.
no reason. Oh my god. Oh man, every single time I gotta get a picture of one of them. It's too late!
We have the ghost photo already.
No, I wasn't trying to get a picture of them. I was trying to get a thumbnail picture, you know, like a screenshot.
Oh.
I've deliberately confused my algorithm. It has no idea what to show me anymore. I have done that quite a few okay. I have done that a few times. I'll get on a kick of watching something random. Like last night, it was like, I don't know, 11 o'clock, and someone asked me, hey, do you want sheep or goats? And I was like, this could be interesting. I got a tangent of watching stuff about sheep. Now guess what? Instead of thinking about getting goats, I want sheep! Oh, man.
Dang it.
11 o'clock TV hits differently, just saying.
Did we just lose Richie?
I think so.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
No.
One more. Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience. That's good. That's good. Oh, man.
Hello.
This
That
stream
used to
has
be
got
like
most
the-
random conversations.
Yes.
Now we're on to Chuck Norris.
Of course. Sheep, you say? Yes.
What was the ghost?
Leroy.
Wasn't there a
I've
rumor
already
through
got a
the
ghost photo.
through
Stop
the
showing
Chuck
yourself.
was the fabled Leroy Jenkins? I don't really think that he was. It could have been a rumor. I have no idea. It was like 2 years ago that I found out where Leroy Jenkins even came from.
The Leroy Jenkins, that was good.
We still just need 2 pictures? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How's all that salt on the
salt
floor and
down,
it's
but it's
decided not to walk on any of it?
I don't know.
Here's one more. If I can set it in the hallway when it... Oh, I think it's hunting? So say whenever it starts walking through it during a hunt, it should walk through it so we could get a picture of it.
Really? If it's hunting, it's nowhere near me. Oh, I hear
Maybe
it
it's
now.
doing an event.
It needs to come upstairs.
Either one works for self-sustainability, clothing, milk, meat, and can be produced. I think the reason why I was thinking about sheep is because the manor... goats have got a whole lot more personality to them. Which you would figure would be great, but they also get up to more shenanigans. If they get up to shenanigans and get out, they could easily get hit by a truck on the highway or something like that. And that not only endangers an animal, it endangers whoever's driving that vehicle, whereas sheep are less likely to get out and cause mischief. So I think if I was to get an animal like that, I would have to get one that was more mild-mannered.
It was in the living room, so it's literally just patrolling between like the living room and the kitchen and that downstairs.
Oh, it's got all kinds of feet up here. Not feet, but...
garage.
Where's the camera?
In my hand, I was just waiting to tell the hunt was over.
Okay, gotcha.
Before I crawled out of my hiding. But it's done.
Yeah, it's finished.
Chuck Norris tears can cure cancer, but Chuck Norris never cries? Oh, no. Well, that's one cure we are never going to get.
Aww.
Well, not in that manner. I'm sure we will find another way, guys. Okay, so everybody's got it right. Moray?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's quite good timing for the end of that hunt.
Goats will F you up if you look in the wrong way, unless you're Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door? Oh, hell.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Goats can be violent if they eat more variety of stuff. Sheep are more timid, but their diet is more restricted. And also the thing is goats are... They're not grazers. They are... What do they call them? Where they eat the stuff that's like shoulder or up. They eat from like vines and trees and things like that, whereas sheep are grazers, which does mean that they might have more of a chance for parasites, but if I allow an animal to graze through the orchard that I'm eventually going to have, sheep will not go after my orchard unless there is no grass. Goats will take out my trees. When Chuck Norris turned 18, his parents moved out. Good lord. Okay, we are at 3 o'clock on the dot, which means we need to find someone we can raid. Let me see over here on the YouTubes. I have got you guys redirected for tomorrow's stream, so you guys can go ahead and hit the notification to remind you about when it's going to go on. But if I can find someone to actually send you to that is streaming, we will do that instead. So let me check on it. Let me see. Oh, we do have Nerdlit did stop by earlier, probably because she was visiting to set up the stream or whatever. But Nerdlit is streaming, and it is Project Zomboid, so obviously we are going to raid. Our redirect over there to Nerdlit. You guys know who Nerdlit is. Plays 7 Days to Die. Does a lot of different types of content. So we are going to go over there. Guys, over there on the YouTubes, thank you guys so much for being here. We do have a stream tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is going to be The Sinking City, which is very story-rich. You don't want to miss any of it. Because if you miss it, you're not going to be able to explain it to me after I read it. Report for work tomorrow, please. I'll see you guys later. Bye, YouTubes!
Dang it, I had caps lock on again.